I'm just going to keep doing this, folks.
No applause, just throw money. Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge.
Hello, hello.
He is not going to let me have the last word.
Hi,
Lisa. Good to see you. I
Always
believe you're our first guest,
Yes.
so welcome.
Took a hot second, and I'm like, well, somebody's out there
I
in
know.
Viewerland.
Hi, Eric. Good to see you.
Definitely.
Yay.
Hello, hello.
Awesome.
But definitely. Ooh, Colin looks really good
Hi,
tonight.
Mom. Good to see you. All the
Hello.
fabulous people are streaming in.
Fabulous people in the house. We got it going on. But definitely. And I knew that there are more who are lurking. And if you are lurking, if you are lurking and you're thinking,
hi, Dime.
And you're thinking like, oh, I don't really need to comment. You do if you want me to know that you're here, because otherwise I don't have a clue. And this thing is not going to tell me.
Hi, Julie. Happy Wednesday to you.
I found out from people later, I watched the show. Really? I didn't see you. You know, you don't have to comment. But if you just drop a line so we know you're around, that'd be good.
Sometimes I can't see that someone's here, and the only way I know they're here is that someone says, hi, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I can't see them here.
It's weird.
So, yeah.
That's true. I don't know.
So anyway, if I don't call you out, I'm sorry.
We tried to call.
We try. We really
tried
did
to
try.
name everybody watching because it's important, you know.
It's like Romper Room.
You know, really. I've got like the magic mirror or something, which is bizarre. But the fact is that we do have a magic mirror on you all, because here I am in this little like rectangle of my room here, being able to talk to you.
Oh, Dime.
Around the world.
Whoops, wrong account.
So,
I knew who you were. I knew who you were.
I knew who you were.
How is everyone doing today?
How is everybody doing today?
So it's raining here.
Yeah, rainy day. Rainy day. It's going to rain today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. This is, well, you know what they say. you know what they say.
What do they say?
April showers. Wait a minute. Oh, that doesn't even apply.
May showers.
What? May showers. What the hell's up with
Hopefully
May
get
showers?
the pollen out of the air.
Get the pollen out of the air.
Hi,
That's
Errol. Good
I
to
like
see
it.
you.
I like it. Yeah, but
hopefully May showers get the pollen out of the air, because it's just been like, I've been in a hell.
pretty hellish. And if not,
hell. Oh, nice day today.
Hey.
I'm glad to hear that, Eric. I'm glad it's nice somewhere.
It comes and goes. I mean, we had didn't I see you Monday, and it was the
Yes.
sun was out and things were like shiny, and it was kind of great.
We were driving Monday, and it was nice. I admit it.
Oh yes, this is true.
It'd be funny if you had a magic mirror one evening. I love that idea, Julie. Yeah, maybe we will.
We essentially do, because we have the ring light. I'm looking at it, and it's exactly like the magic mirror.
That's true.
We've actually had the Romper Room album in back of us with Mr. Doobie. So
Mr. Doobie.
That's what he's called. This is his name.
And his brothers are the Doobie Brothers.
Oh, well, they must be. There you go. You see?
They used to say April showers bring May flowers. I know, and more May rain.
Now they say it may rain.
May rain. No, it's definitely going to rain.
It's definitely going to rain, but totally.
I should just keep this handy.
May showers
Hi,
bring
Peter.
more
Good to
damn
see
flowers.
you.
Boom, boom, boom. But everything is flooding about. The birds are finally chowing down on this block of soot out there. I'm like, I put out all this great fat for you guys. Where are you?
You put it out in the middle of winter.
Well, when they need
They're
it.
in Florida.
Come on, guys.
Hi, Kalaka boy. Good to see you.
They're flitting. The wasps are trying to nest on the house like mad. I keep chasing them away. And plants, we have plants growing. We've got, rosemary is coming up, and we have some thyme. I get some thyme out there.
Kalaka Boy says, will you be watching Charles Phoenix Big Retro Tiki Show live online this Saturday?
Oh.
Maybe. It depends on when it is.
Yeah, I hadn't actually realized that.
Sounds great.
So, yeah. Okay.
We love Charles Phoenix,
so
what the hell?
Mr. Phoenix does what he does. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the rain again.
Yeah, falling on my head like a memory. So just as a notice to all the folks who are tuning into the rebroadcast, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. All the folks who are here live or commenting, you cannot comment on their prior comments, but you can add one, and you can always send us a personal. We'll respond, because, hey, that's right. You know, we love to hear from you.
Yes, we do.
Any questions? Anybody, please? I always say, like, if you want to know about the things we have for sale, let us know. We have the Venmo tag right down there. If you would like to simply throw something in the tip jar, that's very appreciated. I don't like to plug that too much during the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. A couple of times. Not a big deal. This is not one of those things every 5 minutes. By the way, folks, it's not a telethon.
Oh, you can view it anytime you want. Oh, good. Okay, yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Excellent.
Oh, that shirt is out of this world, Oh, thank you, Dime.
She chose something very spring flowery, and I chose something that involves meteorological phenomena. Yeah, I know I'm stretching it, but anyway,
we don't have any rain.
It worked. I don't have a rain shirt. I could have put on a rain jacket, but I got nothing that looks like a rain jacket.
The people who watch the rebroadcast, that'd be a delayed deja vu experience.
I think I've seen this before, Well, I know we have a couple of regulars who say, I can never catch you because I'm always like, something's happening. But I always watch the rebroadcast. So I'm like, great, it's awesome. And I'll see them and they'll comment on stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, we did that, So I know that people are paying attention there. And I think that they think, well, I can drop down a comment. Of course you can drop a comment. It's just going to go at the end of the whole thing. And it lasts forever, or at least until the server crashes. So this is the good thing, right?
That's the spirit.
I was talking to somebody at work yesterday about where is all our data now? It's in the cloud.
Remember, today is tomorrow, yesterday.
What the hell's the cloud, I must go somewhere and figure that out. Yeah, true.
Yes.
And all our yesterdays and all our tomorrows, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Yes.
Creeps forth in steady pace from day to day, man. So.
I know what that was, but.
Yes, you do.
I don't know what the rest of that was, but.
And all our yesterdays.
Who's thirsty? Who wants a drink? I know.
Anybody? Asking the audience who's thirsty. Who's thirsty? Who is thirsty out there?
I am.
Show hands. Put your hand up if you'd like to think, because we got some doozies tonight. I took a look into some ideas. I think we have some things that we probably have never done, and one thing that we might have done, but something that I'm sure we haven't done. And we have all the tools.
Eric says, "I be thirsty."
I be thirsty.
It's good enough for me, Eric. So, for my first drink, because yesterday was the anniversary of the passing of Rita Hayworth, I'm making one that is not our original recipe, but we modified it.
We did.
She died on May 14th.
We shook it up.
So
there you go.
This one is called the Shanghai because she was the lady from Shanghai.
No, we actually modified this, so I think we can already call it the lady from Shanghai, to be honest with you. I thought that's what we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the lady from Shanghai.
Original formula was kind of weird. Like, these proportions are off.
Well, then, hell, I'm going to do 2 ounces of rum.
Let's do 2 ounces of rum. You got grenadine?
2 ounces amber rum. I do not.
I did not.
2 ounces amber rum for the lady from Shanghai. Mm-hmm. And half ounce fresh lemon juice. We better have it.
I told you we had it because I made it, and here it is.
Half ounce fresh lemon juice.
I told you it was there. It was there. It is there. Here it is. Good.
A half ounce grenadine, which we do in fact have.
We do in fact have. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Told you. I knew it was there, and I knew it was in the bottle bath.
I think it might be fermenting.
Well, you put sugary stuff in there. I did put a shot of hooch in there. That's the thing. That's how you help preserve things in the fridge.
Okay.
And you need to keep it in the fridge.
So far, the lady from Shanghai is 2 ounces amber rum, half ounce. I'll change it. Don't worry.
I got it.
Half ounce. This is why I said I would do it. Here we go.
Yes.
Half ounce fresh lemon juice, half ounce grenadine, and we're going to do a few drops
creme de violette.
De violette.
I thought that sounded very ladylike. The original didn't have it. And I said, we've got violette.
Aww.
And that'll add some color.
Oh, Lisa, I'm having Prosecco for my second round.
Yep. And there you go.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Since it calls for a few drops, she'll always put the blame on Mame for sure. There you go.
I'm telling you. We did have a request for some rum from Eric here. It's like, we have a few things in a rum. Keep watching.
Hold on. I'm going to call that a few drops of creme de violette.
I'm going to try this. And this, if that doesn't really come through, I'd say add more violette.
Hand this to you.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Okay. shake with ice, and strain into a cocktail glass. And then I'm going to add a twist.
I like mine with a twist.
I like mine with a twist.
Shake with ice. You always shake with ice, because otherwise you're shaking with air.
Anyone who's missing music tonight, we have an exciting announcement about next week.
I'm in correspondence with a certain record label, which has a certain lot of new stuff available and has provided some material for us to use. And we're going to talk next week. Will be a big blast from Rumbar Records.
Next week we'll be featuring the Martini Kings.
The Martini Kings. Oh yeah. New collection out on Rumbar. I have a preview copy. I've been listening to it. It sounds fab. It's a great retrospective. It's really cool. So you're going to want it unless you already own all of the Martini Kings, in which case, I don't know, maybe. But why not? Why not? You need it.
You're going to want this one because it comes with a little poster.
It does
comes with a little shag poster.
This is the kicker. It smells really good.
Lisa said, ran along, said, Susan Hayward, when Tulsa had a parade celebrating the movie. Oh, I love it.
Hello.
I love it.
Wow. Excellent.
Yeah, they're not sisters, but they're the same era.
Yeah, no, she's not.
Hi, Mars.
But she appeared in some similar things, as a matter of fact, in the period. I mean, they're different styles of actor because Ms. Rita is very well known as a dancer.
I'll take a chill
That's
glass,
because that's because she could cut a rug.
Mars says, I need your opinion. What do you consider a great bitter? Hi, Dario. Good to see you.
Bitter. Depends on what we're talking. What are you doing with that bitter?
Actually,
because there's a lot of bitters out there. Yes, you will. Oh, yeah, you have
Thank you. Yes.
I think, and people ask, well, what do you keep on hand always? It's like I would always want an
Hi, Julie.
old-fashioned style like an Angostura. In fact, I keep Angostura. And that's like your go-to with your dark spirits. I like orange bitters in martinis. Not everybody does, but it's just that drop that adds a little essence.
Yeah, and I use a lot of orange bitters.
Orange bitters and a lot of other tropical drinks.
And really good ones. I like the Bitter Truth ones a lot.
Yeah. There are chocolate bitters, which are really, really great. And they add a dimension. It's just like
let's try it.
A certain sort of a slight sweetness, but a lot of bitter. Because the cacao itself has some bitterness to it. So it kind of depends what you're doing with the bitters. But I would always have orange.
I'm getting the Violette.
I would always have the old-fashioned.
Eric is asking, have we seen the movie where Linda Carter plays Rita Hayworth? I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Hello. I wonder who else has not seen that.
I know. Well, it says it's on YouTube, so... Mm-hmm. Are you going to do the Jet Set Market thing in June? Julie, I believe we are. I'm planning on it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
We have done it in the past. It's a very good market.
Yeah.
And we've done it where we weren't vending, but...
yeah, I prefer...
we're not vending. I don't know. If we have some things and if we're invited, then or otherwise we'll just show up.
No, they've already announced the vendors.
Well, they have, okay.
So, yeah.
We're not going to be vending, but we'll actually show up and say hi.
Which is way more fun. I mean, it's always fun. I mean, when we did vend, it was a good day. It was just, you're working.
You're working.
Can't hang out.
It was a rainy day, much like today. So it was a lot of shuffling things.
Oh, okay. Julie says, I'll message you. Good.
Message you.
Please do.
As a side note, we still have a bunch of records for sale.
Oh, the tobacco bitters are great.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We determined, by the way, I thought that they were like sort of infused tobacco. No tobacco was harmed in the making of those bitters. It just has these sort of like an impression of tobacco. You know what?
That's great.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
If anybody's going to see us and is a record fan and it's like, I'm looking for, let us know.
I'm thinking
because we might have, and I can make you a deal.
Yes, I have two kinds of bitter truth
all supports
over
the
here
show.
right now. I have orange and cherry here.
The cherry are really cool.
I'm using those in my second round.
Yeah, I mean they actually have there's a distinct fruit note to it, but like a sort of like an infused bark hit to it, like you would expect out of bitters. I like those a lot, and they're really great to dash on top of a drink. It has a little color.
I add various bitters in my beef jerky marinades.
Oh, now you're talking.
Cherry bark. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Bitters sounds good, actually.
Bitters are just concentrated flavor, you
know?
Hi,
Eric. Jet Set. Jet Set is our local tiki bar in Newburgh, New York. It's very cool. I highly recommend going there if you're ever driving up the New York State Thruway.
If you're driving the Thruway.
Or in the Hudson Valley.
Going by Newburgh or in somewhere in the vicinity, but definitely. What's this? Don't tell Terrell. Ah!
Oh, no. Julie.
If he happens to be watching, well, the cat's out of the bag. But
do you have any obscure releases from the Private Music label? Is that an actual label?
Yeah.
Private Music?
It is.
Okay.
Let me see here. Oh, this way the hell over there. Jeez.
Yes, I can't say enough good things about Jet Set.
If
you're in the Hudson Valley of New York.
They're very cool. They're very flexible. They put new things on the menu. They have an excellent Mai Tai. They have a really great food menu of tropicals right now that is curated. That's a very important term. They don't have just like this phone book with 400 things. No, they have a specific number, and that changes. Yep. They're putting new things in there.
Yep.
That's very cool.
Always switching it up.
We have a house drink, which is very good. Now, let's see. If I only had the world at my fingertips of record labels.
It's the label responsible for bringing us Yanni.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I think we have a whole bunch of, who is it? Not Tomita, who was a synthesizer person. I kind of like Tomita, but I'm keeping those. But,
it was started by former Tangerine Dream member Peter Baumann.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, never heard of it.
All I need to do here is search by label,
I'm sure
and I'll have the lot. So let's go here. Advanced to search. I need Private Music.
Hi, Jeff. Good to see you.
I have heard of Private Music, actually, but I'm not sure we own any.
Happy Wednesday evening to you.
Search. Yeah, there's Yanni's. First one up. Bingo. He's responsible for Yanni in the world. Ha, 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 ha. Andy Summers has something on Private.
Huh.
Patrick O'Hearn. Barry White had something on Private. How about that? Gotcha. 5,000 listings. Okay, this is going to take a while. I'm not doing that right now.
Says, I would like Andy Summers' first 2 releases. There you go. Okay, well.
I can take it. I do not believe we own those because I would seen them for the right price. I would have said, hey, Andy Summers, cool. And no, although I do have the first 2 releases from the Soft Machine, and he played with them for about 3 months or something like that. He's not on them, though, so. Nah, wah, 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 wah.
Andy Summers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was probably 16 or something.
I was going to say.
It was a substitute Soft Machine, you know? That's right in the period between their first 2 albums, I think. And, wow. You know, as cool as that is, it's not like anybody was running a tape recorder when they were playing at the UFO Club. So, there you go.
Getting warm.
I like those first 2 a lot, and I like their third album a lot. After that, they start to wane a bit on me.
Peter says, I say a Jet Set meetup next Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Let me check.
Take a look at the old.
I gotta take a look at the old
schedule.
Wait, not this coming Friday, right?
Yeah, not this, which would be what's today, 15th?
The 24th.
Yeah, 24th then. Okay.
I think we could do that.
I think it's possible.
Okay.
Let's talk.
All right.
Let's talk. Anybody else in the area who's like, I'd love that. Let's talk. That's the whole idea. I know if you're coming to us from, say, I don't know, Tulsa, it's like, you're not going to drive there. So I can dig that. But, you know, let's talk because people move around. We met some correspondents from Vermont recently, and it was a lot of good time. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of good time.
A lot of good time. It was a really fun place, and like there are stories. So what can I say? Oh, wait a minute. That's it. I do have one of those Ventigums on Private. I think I got it as a promo, and I think I reviewed it, as a matter of fact.
Huh.
I whipped it out fairly recently. And
yes,
I was
Peter,
like,
we will talk.
Excuse me while I whip this out. And I think I played it, and I was like, you know, this is actually still a cool record. There's like a lot of fun. I think a lot of percussion going on in that. Do I recall correctly? I hope so. Boom, boom, boom.
Where did you write a review
for? For the college paper.
Oh,
once
okay.
People were raw, and the funny thing is, it's like once they realize that you'll gladly write reviews in exchange for records, you were getting a ton of records. And some of them were like, yeah, but some of them were really great stuff.
We might have to drive. We have to bring Josie. Yes, you do.
You got to bring Josie.
Of course you do.
You know what I'll have in return? I'll have an empty Franzi and Merlot box. Hey, Josie, I've heard of you. Do I have something for you? Boom. And I'd make friends forever. She'd be like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Yep. Definitely.
You need a drink.
I do need a drink. A lot of the records that I was reviewing at the time.
Hi, Gene. Good to see you.
Hey, Gene. Awesome. Were from Cape Cod. Safety in Numbers. That's one we got. A lot of the records I was reviewing were on Columbia, and they were those like the Jazz Master or Jazz Masterworks ones up with the blue borders. And recently, I was at a hi-fi day at my buddy Ray's place, and I had a copy of. I happen to have a copy of that. I didn't realize I bought that.
Oh.
And all of what was it? Time Out, Dave Brubeck, and I also had a 60 pressing on that. I'm like, who wants to do the shootout? We did the shootout, and he didn't pick, the analog. And we're all like, maybe it just, maybe digital isn't that bad.
Hi, Bobby John. Good to see you.
Funny. Oh, rest in peace, Dave Sanborn, man.
Oh, yeah.
He started out with Butterfield Blues Band. You'll see him on a couple of albums in the 60s. He's probably playing at that, he probably played at Woodstock when they played. And might have been he probably played when they played at the Monterey Festival, and for a couple of years. But in later years, of course, he was the major domo, who was the MC on Night Music, which was a fabulous music show. Easily like one of the top 3 music shows ever. They would do anything on that show. So good. So yeah, definitely. He had good taste, I
gotta close this curtain.
Oh, you got
I'm so weirded out right now.
A little distracted.
Yeah.
There's things going on outside. There we go. Boom. This show was great. I think it was originally hosted by a different host, and wasn't it like Jules Holland? And then like after maybe 6 months or a year, they switched to Sanborn. And as
Paul needs a drink. I agree, Lisa.
What's in my hand? Bum bum. But like the great thing about Sanborn was like he could join in as a player with these guys. Right?
Hi, Jeremy. Good to see you.
Things, and ideas.
Hi, Satellite. Good to see you too.
I remember the Christian Markley, and that was a major inspiration behind my turntable duet. So with my buddy John, who might show up tonight and might not, but I think he did last week. Yeah, there was some great stuff. Well, I need a thing to make, and let me take a look at what the hell I'm doing.
Oh, Night Music. Yep, Peter remembers.
You made the thing, and I can make the
made
thing.
Lady from Shanghai.
Okay.
2 ounces amber rum, 1/2 ounce grenadine, 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice, and a few drops of creme de violette. It's hitting the spot.
It's hitting the spot. I'm going to go with the Rain Killer, since it was the only thing I could find that said rain that didn't sound terrible. And I didn't find too many that had rain in the name. So this is it. I think it was a Bob Esmino drink. He was like a notable tropical mixolarian. And And it was funny. There were all of these guys at the time who were mixing for Don Beach and for Steve Crane, who were Filipino. There was like this Philippine mafia who were running the bar, and these guys were like just bang, 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 really hard on. So let's see.
Below the comments.
Yeah, that was fantastic. So I'm going to actually use the Hamilton Beach because it recommends a blender, and I'm not going to bust out the blender.
Well, Don Beach, Hamilton Beach.
Don Beach, Hamilton
I feel like they're all related.
Oh, they've all got to be the same people.
They're all part of the Beach family.
Part of the Beach family, The Beach Boys? No, that's a different Beach.
I feel like the Beach Boys would be their sons.
Yeah.
Word jazz.
Ken Nordine. Absolutely.
I'm just reading comments.
Mm-hmm.
We're all beachcombers here. And beaches.
Right.
Hamilton Beach, Don Beach.
Well, beaches.
And their sons, the Beach Boys.
Aloha beaches.
Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Fremont, California. I love it.
I'm trying to get all the really small pieces because this is supposed to use crushed ice.
Or as my Italian grandfather would butcher and say, Stanima Beach.
Stanima Beach.
Stanima Beach. Hi, Gettysburg, ma'am. Good to see you.
All I can think of is Chico.
Road trip. Yeah, I know what you meant.
Okay.
I know what you meant.
Who's Matt?
Oh my God, that is so loud.
I know. You've got to get the right ice. Here we go. I get some more pieces. Looks good. Boom, 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 boom.
Loud.
A little loud.
Jeremy says, has that wall always been that red, or am I going crazy? It's been for a few years.
It has been.
But it was blue before that.
Well, it's been this shade of red, but the lighting right now is making it look more red than it looks in person. So there we go.
It was purple, like a really deep, because if it was like bright purple, it would still be purple.
Yeah.
but it was a really, really deep purple, which
when the deep purple falls.
I did not like as much as I thought I would. And then it was
worked for a while.
Blue.
Okay.
Now it's red.
So 1.5 I need the light brown.
Hi, Phil. Good to see you.
Hey, Phil. Awesome. Did somebody say California I.O.? I'll take the light brown, please.
Peter says, I say bring some Bordeaux to the beach.
Or some
Côtes du Rhône. So we went, this is not a state secret. We were buying wine for our Ohana crawl room.
I had to buy it for Glennie because we get a better price and she likes that.
And of course we always have boxed wine in our crawl room because Glendora is the hostess. We walked in, you made me think it was Peter. We walked in the store and I was already cranky and tired and just kind of over it. And I'm looking and I'm not finding the boxed wine. And I see a sign that says Bordeaux. I'm like, I see the Bordeaux. Where's the card Bordeaux?
The card Bordeaux.
Deep purple, smoke on the water. Yep.
Apparently, it's really, really easy to play that very badly. But I know a guitarist who's like, here's how you're supposed to play it.
It's easy to play it badly.
Yeah.
It's not easy to play it well.
I've heard plenty of people mutilate it, and what can you say? It's not that hard a riff, guys. Although it's not my favorite song off of that album.
It's like the Fish of the Month Club. If it died, you had to send it back so they didn't think you were... Oh, jeez. Box wine makes sense. It packs better. Yes. That it does indeed.
Okay, so that was half an ounce of... Oh, great. Spillage. Thanks a lot, guys. Wonderful. I didn't bring any towelage. Oh, boy. Oversight?
That's what happens when you go into the city on a live happy hour day.
I didn't want to, but it happened.
Unprepared.
Did
you bring the bubbles?
I will bring the bubbles.
Thank you.
He will be available to you.
Oh, jeez, Eric. Oh. All right, it's plenty for my second drink, but now I'm thinking we should have bought 2 bottles.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's the
right. Oh, jeez, Eric. Got a whole conversation going on here. I'm just gonna let it stay between you two.
Anyway, I could take votes on anything like that, but there's no vote. I'm telling you, my favorite song off of Machine Head is probably, well, I don't know. It's either Space Truckin' or Highway Star. Highway Star is pretty awesome.
Hi, Dan. Good to see you.
And for a long time, the only way I owned that album was 8-track tape, and
you just
played it in
interstate room crawl shopping too.
I remember playing in a guy's car once, and it just sounded awesome. It sounded so good, you know. So that was half ounce of the lemon, half ounce of the pineapple. We got
Jeremy just asked a very pertinent question.
I'll take pertinence.
Jeremy's over on Facebook, so I'm going to say this for all of you YouTube people too, because this could be a good discussion topic. Jeremy says, why is wine the only adult beverage that comes in cardboard form? Discuss.
Which is, of course, it's not literally cardboard. Inside that cardboard is a plastic bag.
I know there's a bag.
There's a polyethylene bag, which sounds very ridiculous, but if it came in the poly bag alone, you'd say, I'm not buying that. So it comes in the box, which keeps it upright. Because it's a dispenser unit. Have I seen other things come in that form factor?
Phil's favorite Deep Purple is Lazy.
Lazy. Oh, yeah, same album. Yeah, that's a pretty killer track. That whole album is just like play loud. And apparently at the time, they were one of the loudest damn groups in the world. So they were really pushing it. Only topped by The Who, perhaps. Let's see here. Haven't I seen other adult beverages come in cardboard? I've seen Tetra Paks. And I think I've seen bubbly come in Tetra Paks, which is a wine product. Have I seen cocktails? I've seen cocktails come in cans and bottles.
I've seen bubbles come in cans.
Like pre-mixed bottles for cocktails.
Hi, Ken. Good to see you.
I can't say I've seen like somebody simply go for it and say, here's a Manhattan on tap in a 5-liter box. That would probably be really expensive.
Peter's favorite is Burn.
Burn.
Ken says, I used Gettysburg Lincoln Address for my memory care church trivia today. Okay.
Oh, you do? Well,
great.
we got one coming up, sir. what do we have to go? So let's see. If we need to have simple and some Angostura. There we go. I need the simple.
Sake comes in boxes. Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Thank you. And not a wine product. It says popularly thought to be some sort of Japanese wine. It's actually fermented rice and a lot of other things, as a matter of fact. And I think it's in a much larger category, which includes shoju, which is not soju.
Lisa says, I would think it's because plastic bladder wouldn't keep contents for longevity. Yeah, it would easily get punctured too, I would think.
Well, the wine would get punctured too, and that'd be a mess. So.
No, but I mean, like if it's puncturing through the box and through the plastic bag, you've got bigger problems.
Well, yeah, this is very true. I mean, and carbonated products might have a problem with the bag. It's true. Although again, I'm pretty sure I've seen like fizzy wine products inside of the Tetra Pak.
A 4 score on the rocks. I love it.
Anyway, Angostura, please. Bitter. Don't be bitter. Let's see. I'm gonna give a couple of dashes because I want to taste it. Ooh, that's getting down.
That's why we brought more. Or bought more, I should say.
Yes. And this baby goes into the Hampton Beach. Aha!
Well, I'm going to be ready for my round 2 after this.
You know?
Don't judge me. I've had a hard week.
Judge me. And this says pour into your glass. I think I'd like to use a coupe.
Unexpected puncturing always is a bad scene. Yeah.
Look at that. I got a bunch left over. Yay. So here's the rain killer. Please do try it.
Oh, I was going to try it out of the...
I'll just try it out of the can.
Glass, but...
This one tastes like a can.
It's good. It's very pineapple-y. Which, I like pineapple, but...
That's all right. That's right. You know, I think
Hi, Danielle. Good to see you.
This would be very good if it were sort of frozen, if you actually had very granulated ice in there, which is really the idea with these daiquiri type drinks.
Oh, there's a great spot in Gettysburg called 4 Score. Great drinks and great fare. I love it.
I love the name.
I need a road trip.
We bear in mind that the original delivery of the address was so brief. People thought that he was going to talk for hours. He talked for something like 13 minutes. It was so brief that the only picture of him is him leaving the stage.
That made me a pineapple princess.
Because, like, you know, you get guys setting up a big glass plate camera to take the picture. By the time they're ready, he's gone. And they're like, oh, shoot. You know, they get a picture of him leaving the stage.
I like pineapple. Yep. Possibly slightly less pineapple than that. But
you could always, you know, modify it.
So actually,
less than 3
minutes. Oh, my God.
You see, there you go.
It's like our wedding vows.
Can
I pass this?
We wrote exactly what we needed. That much is true.
So, well, the funny thing
Not a penny more.
We were working at an internet startup at the time we got married.
Mm-hmm.
And our manager had, who actually came to our wedding, was very sort of offended because she had been to a wedding right before ours. And she's like, the ceremony was so short. It was like 10 minutes. And we're just like, oh, okay, ha, 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 whatever. I think, and then we got married by a justice of the peace who was just a speed reader. He was just like, blah, 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 okay, you're married. And
she remembers him as a speed reader. I thought he was just kind of, he wasn't being particularly fast, but he wasn't being particularly slow.
He was like being unnaturally fast.
He was not being unnaturally
fast. Yes, he was being unnaturally fast. Yes,
he was not. He read at a rather ordinary pace.
He was.
We just didn't write that much.
Yes, he was. And there already wasn't much. Our ceremony was like under 3 minutes.
It was brief. So it was definitely under 3 minutes then. What do we have here?
Hold on.
Do we have languages I can't read?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Hold on. Bye.
Very good. Thank you very much. So, and let's see.
Sorry, I just had to ban someone from the chat.
It happens. No big deal. Bye. Yes, there's all
Hi,
of these.
Mikhail. Good to see you.
Oratory in the 19th century is what they had instead of television. So, of course, people would blab on for hours. And I think there was the famous one was William Henry Harrison goes to his commencement there, reads something that lasts 2 hours, catches pneumonia, and he dies after a month. It's like, you probably shouldn't have been out there that long.
I got to catch up because these are funny. Okay. Gettysburg Map says, the speaker before Lincoln spoke for nearly 3 hours, so the photographer thought he had plenty of time to get a new plate ready.
Right. That's what I heard. Funny stuff.
Ken says, don't forget, lounge friends, when using box wine after use, the wine you get from the last dregs pulling plastic bladder out for recycling is called pastor's portion, like the devil's cut. I love that.
Get the pastor's portion.
I love that.
Well, isn't it when you go to dinner on Sunday and you bothered to make chicken back when chicken was really hard to make, and you would invite the minister, and that was the gospel bird, and the minister would get the first cut. This is more like the last cut.
He shocked them all with his powerful words.
Basically, yeah. And I think at the time it was considered a little unspectacular, and then it started growing on people. It started dawning on people what he was talking about.
We need to get Gettysburg Ma'am, yes. We need to get you guys set up in subscriber-only comment mode. Yeah.
I don't mind. Yeah. I don't mind the occasional because they're easy to get rid of and sometimes entertaining. We've had people get on and start goading us here and there as if I'm going to pick up the bait on this. I think I kind of did one day, and I feel stupid, so I don't like to, but yeah.
Well, may you have one of those towels, please?
You may.
I really feel like they're barking up the wrong tree, because I know people say this and they don't really mean it. I sincerely mean it. I don't care.
Yeah.
You can get on here and troll me, and you're not going to hurt my feelings. I'm just going to ban your ass. So.
You can tell me
See you later.
You can tell me I'm making a terrible Mai Tai, or in this case, Rain Killer, and it's like, I'm making it perfectly fine, dude.
Looks like Russian.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I was saying, Cyrillic? I don't know. Might have been innocuous, but I also think if I can't read this, I think that you're trolling me. These things happen. Big deal.
If you're one of our friends and I just banned you,
the rest of you
PM me and we'll work it out.
The remaining here are here for a good conversation and a couple of drinks. So let's do that.
Okay. Oh. I want some bubbles.
Okay, we have bubbles.
Right over there we do.
Right over there we do.
Okay. So this is an original creation. Do we have the 1 ounce thingy? Is it clean?
This is clean.
I'm calling this one the Storm Chaser.
Still enjoying the Rain.
It's a French 75 variation that it starts with 1 ounce of gin.
Which sounds light, although I was just looking at a formula for a 75 today that said 1 ounce of gin. That's a good place to be with a 75.
And the rest is dashes, so.
Bits and pieces.
You can
all pieces, bits and pieces.
Actually, I don't want to miss it. Ooh.
Not a single drop.
There was like a dribble in there.
A bunch of drops.
I don't want to miss that.
I'm telling you, there was a bunch of drops.
It's been a week. Okay, and it's only Wednesday. Okay. All right, let's go back to the stream.
So. And action. Okay. Funny business.
Wheel endowed babe. Oh, jeez. All right, I'm just looking at the Gettysburg.
Performed by a wheel endowed babe.
All right. So that was 1 ounce of gin. I'm going to add a dash of ginger liqueur. This is Putney Mountain Spirits from Vermont.
We were actually just in that direction.
We were.
And we had enough of this, so we didn't buy more, but next time we should.
A dash of fresh lemon juice.
This is going good places. I like this so far. And
I'm moving this over here.
Yep.
I don't want to knock over the lemon juice. That would be bad. And a dash of cherry bitters.
This is going very good places.
And look, that made it dark.
Yes. That's the thing about this stuff.
Oh, you know what? I did use a twist in my first one.
Yep. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's
been so long ago since I had that drink, I have forgotten.
I've already forgotten that first drink. One thing that we do
Filled
like
with
to keep
chilled
on
Prosecco.
hand is the Feed Brothers Cranberry Bitters, which is
Oh,
very
yeah.
dark red. So that will add a big dash of color. And when we do like the Halloween drinks and we want them to be a little gory,
I was
that's a
accused
great
my
thing.
brain of being on satellite delay. Has anyone tried those moonshine jar drinks?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. I feel like we
those?
have. I
I don't think we tried those things.
I mean, I think at Ohana someone has
Somebody
one.
might have had those. Because
Yeah.
I know that they've got the actual, like, just
Garnish with a
moonshine,
twist.
the flavored moonshine. Then they get the one that's full of cherries, and the one's full of pickles. And I'm sure that the marinated pickles and cherries are great garnish. So
Storm Chaser.
it's a fun idea, you know. And it's all ready. And you're saying to yourself, like, oh, I don't have a glass. Sure you do. Boom.
This is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, cranberry bitters, Christmas hit. They're great in Christmas drinks. And if you just want to sort of like add like a little very specific like flavor hit and bitterness, it has the distinct bitterness without being like astringent. So that's good.
What I was going to say about moonshine, I was recently watching an episode of Scandal because once I start watching a show, I have to watch every episode there is, even if it has 7 seasons. It's a sickness.
No matter when the writing really goes downhill,
It's Shonda Rhimes. It doesn't go downhill.
No.
It does not go downhill. Shonda, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, actually.
Your writing didn't go downhill.
No, I didn't go downhill. I'm just talking in general. Like some shows, really jump the. You know what I'm talking about. But as far as I know, this one did not.
But Mellie, who's from the South, is sitting out on the balcony of the White House drinking moonshine, and then Fitz sits down and pours some for himself, and not knowing what it was, and he's like, "Oh, that's rough," and she's like, "Yankee." You can never go wrong with Prosecco, Peter. Amen.
I gotta tell you, the Prosecco is
same Kelly. Oh, Mikhail, yeah.
The Prosecco is excellent and an excellent price. I gotta say. But definitely.
The Sugarlands Moonshine Eggnog is awesome. Okay.
We've got that Eggo moonshine in
we
there.
Still do.
Which is, well, it's not moonshine. It's Eggo eggnog.
It's moonshine and eggnog.
Moonshine and eggnog. And actually, it's very good. It's a very good blend. Very nice. So it worked well. So, hey.
Binge watch. Yep, Errol. He's not as much of a binge watcher as me.
Depends. You know, if the series catches me, I'm good.
We just finished Baby Reindeer. Has anyone ever watched Baby Reindeer?
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Based on true story.
Well, I mean,
involving the character who was actually the guy who was actually involved in this thing to begin with.
Oh, Eric says, I don't know why I see he was a character on The Good Wife. Thank you.
Oh well, hello. But definitely. Well, that was good. And
damn Yankees. Like Yankee.
It's like, what does that mean? Well, you drink the rough stuff and it's like, it's good, good. It's like, oh, wow. Apparently, bourbon originally was a pretty roughneck drink, and it took a while for people to kind of like tame it down into the smooth business that we're used to. So if you see stories of 19th century bourbon, that's kind of the wrong side of the tracks. But these days, hey, bourbon is.
Oh, night, Mikhail and Bobby. Smooth, good to see you both.
Hey, turn the time, please. Enjoy.
Oh, you ordered Greg's book. Okay, good. Yes, we need to pick a time to start reading Maureen McCormick's book, and then we'll make a little in the VIP room. We'll make a Maureen McCormick. We'll make a book club.
Book club corner.
I like this idea.
Yeah, that's fun.
Does the proof vary on different forms of moonshine? Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, well, generally speaking, if you were getting actual moonshine in a mason jar from somebody who made it, it's not necessarily going to know what the proof is. They pour it strong.
But the ones you can buy in the store.
In the store, they're regulating it. But if you get it from the still, it's like, I don't know, it's like 150, 160, 180. It's somewhere pretty high. It can get pretty astringent.
Lisa says, when my daughter got married a few years ago, they handed out moonshine for parting gifts for everyone.
Hello.
I love that. We gave out little bottles of Godiva liqueur.
Yeah, that was fun.
Godiva chocolate liqueur.
I think we still had one until recently, which was not a good idea. Not a good idea with Godiva.
Oh, Gettysburg Yam. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. But if it was moonshine, it would be fine.
It's a message being sent about matrimony. So.
Indication.
Well, we ended up with the Godiva bottles because Paul's mother, rest her soul, got the idea. Like, you have to give out something, right?
You have to give out something. It's like a little
And
favor.
she had just seen this on Martha Stewart. She's like, you could give out Jordan almonds. And what you do is you save toilet paper tubes and then you fill them with Jordan almonds and then wrap them in foil and give them to people. I was like, we are not doing that. So then I had to come up with an idea. I don't even like Jordan almonds. And I'm sorry, old toilet paper tubes.
Martha.
Putting food in old toilet. Oh, yeah.
Martha. Wrong.
No, we're not doing that. We're not.
It sounds like a Martha idea that's designed to torture you. So the fact is there are many other ideas that are better. And you can find all sorts of ideas. We have all these like vintage cookbooks that have like wedding tips. So,
Anything could happen in Oklahoma.
So we get lucky tonight.
That's hilarious. Gettysburg Ma'am says, I went to a wedding last year where guests' favors were scratch-offs, and it said, here's hoping you get lucky tonight, too.
That's funny.
I love that. That's hilarious.
And by the way,
that's such a good idea, too, because what if someone won? Big.
Is the kicker. So here's the kicker.
Dime says, I hate Jordan almonds.
About like anything.
I'm virtually high-fiving you, Dime.
Anything happening in Oklahoma. Remember, anything that happens in Oklahoma stays in Oklahoma. Actually, it probably doesn't. It's all over the internet by now. It's like, did you hear what happened in Oklahoma?
Woo! Killed your drink, didn't you?
I'm gone.
All right, well.
Yeah, long time. Guess I got to get busy.
What you need to do?
I'm kind of eyeing those bubbles there. I might just do that.
Can I top before you kill him?
You can. No. Yeah. I'll get myself a glass.
Have a day. Actually, there's a lot. Give out firecrackers. Y'all have a blast. See? If we'd gotten married in July, that would have been a great idea.
No munitions at the wedding. Actually, in this state, that wouldn't be legal.
All right, you know what?
Although
you do yours first, and then
I will do. The simple fact is, come July 4th, I say, I don't care what's legal or illegal. I'm going to go buy some Roman candles because I like them. And you know what? You light them, you stand back, they fizz, you're done. Nothing launches. It doesn't light your neighbor's deck on fire. No problem. Stay away from like the big bombs. Professionals can do that, please.
Peter says, I say break out some brandy. Peter, we just might do that.
I will do a variation on what you just did with brandy.
All right.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
I like these things with brandy or gin. The original was apparently gin. Someone insisted it was brandy. Those people would be wrong. We have it on some authority that, in fact, no, it is, in fact, a gin drink. Because gin was the base on all of this.
Well, I didn't make a French 75. I made a Storm Chaser.
Yeah, Storm Chaser. Well, I'm making a Storm Chaser. So we'll do that. 1 ounce of Z brandy. And what else was in this?
A dash of ginger liqueur.
A dash of ginger. Okay.
Dan says, mental note, solicit Halloween treat ideas before Halloween, then video trick-or-treaters to see how the ideas were received. I love it! Remember when you went to weddings and got matchbooks?
Matchbooks!
We should have done that.
That would have been fun.
That would have been a good idea.
That would have been highly appropriate for our style of wedding. A little bit of lemon.
A dash.
A dash.
Flares.
Dash.
Watched a YouTube video where a guy was setting off fireworks. It fell over and the rest on fire were in his minivan.
Man! Goodbye, minivan.
Just
I have, what was the thing it was something I saw a news report of like some truck transporting fireworks like managed to catch fire on the thruway and of course set off the whole thing. So like thruway closed down and everyone just had to stand by and watch the results because good grief.
Okay. Ken is saying, yes, as pastor, I have wedding matches and used to light worship candles.
Worship candles.
Oh.
Worship candles.
I think that's like good karma.
Of course. It makes perfect sense. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all we got. Okay, so I am going
to
take my spoon over here.
See, I didn't stir.
I'm going to give it a stir
because gravity stir mine.
I'm stirring because I want the sucker to get cold, plenty, because I'm going to dish this ice. There we go.
That sounds straight out of Breaking Bad.
And top of the bowls.
I just love that scene where they're in the motorhome and it's like, anyway, Breaking Bad, I mean. You're not killing it, are you?
No. You want a little. Topper. Toffee.
Did that sound really desperate?
Well, it's been a hard week so far, and here we go. We're only halfway through. They say it's hump day, although I think that basically if Wednesday's a new Friday, then hump day would have been Monday. So boom, who knows?
Don't make me laugh when my mouth is full.
Making me spit.
Do you do the Three Kings incense with the charcoal?
Yeah, right. I remember the charcoal. You needed the charcoal.
Oh, Eric, are you
charcoal
okay?
to light the incense.
Eric says no.
Surgery.
No boost me. Well, I'm bummed out. Oh, man. Are you all right though?
Hang in there, my friend.
You good?
Hang in there.
Let us know.
You'll do these things.
If I ever get married, don't hold your breath. I don't want to do favors. I'd rather have a photo booth for guests. That's better anyway, Gettysburg Man. Totally.
You could. Well,
Eric says, "Boy, I hope you two ate well. You seem to be downing things." We did.
We actually did line the old stomach.
We did.
Typically on a Wednesday it's pizza, so you get like some
oh,
serious
no,
carb loading.
Eric says surgery went well. Pain is intense. I'm sorry.
Cinema. Well, I will infer that you actually have good painkillers.
Is there a toffee liqueur?
I believe there is.
Peter, that's such a good idea.
There are a lot of sort of caramel liqueurs out there, and that's what we're talking about. And I know that we had that Kahlua liqueur that was like very toffee sugary. It was definitely dessert, but you could work with it. We did. So I was just saying that if anybody could come up with some great favors, I think Ma'am could. However, the photo booth idea is a really great idea.
I love that idea.
Back in the day, people would have those disposable cameras, take pictures, get developed. Here we go. Now it's just like you can do this whole background thing, and people just use their phones, boom, boom, send the pictures to a central thing, and then they're up there on the site.
Or just use your own phone.
That's what I'm saying. They use their own phones, but they get the background with all the stuff. Make it fun.
Getting better each day. Okay, good.
All right. Boom, boom, boom.
All right.
Crossing them.
Thinking of you.
But definitely. So, because I know from time to time we have to go through these things, and the thing about surgery is if you weren't under, it would hurt, but then afterwards, it does. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
So, I haven't been to surgery. I've been to procedures, and I was out. When I woke up, I was like, "So that was it, huh?"
Don't jinx yourself.
Well, the only real thing is like if the anesthesia wears off when you're in the middle of it, but procedures I'm talking about are actually kind of brief. You got more there? You got more there? I'll take a little more. You did a little more. I didn't realize we were going to have gladiators. Hello.
I'm going to give myself some bitters.
Some more bitters. Good stuff. And that's it for the Prosecco. Which one was that? Riondo. I don't think we usually have that. We do not have that in our local, so we don't usually get that. But that's good. Good. Recommended.
Well, honestly, this is dead, by the way.
Well, wow. We killed the angle.
We did buy another one the other day.
We got another one. That's good. That's good stuff. Apparently the incense needs holy tongs.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
Holy tongs.
Holy tongs, I'm sorry. I need to get the holy tongs.
We bought the Riondo because it was cold. It was in the refrigerator section.
It was a good price, so that worked. I don't believe in paying 3 figures for my Prosecco. I'm not sure you can. That would be ridiculous. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, Gettysburg Man, that's me too. Last major surgery I had, they gave me some good drugs. Let me tell you, I didn't take any of them. I was more scared of the pills and the pain.
Oh, wow.
I know. I'm like, if I like it too much, like, no, I don't want to do that.
Please, seriously.
Oh. It's going to happen to me, Paul. And they did a nerve block as well as put me under. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay. Serious stuff. Yeah.
Lisa's laughing. That's how much she loves me. Oh, no.
I tell you. Although, as much as I haven't had surgery, I have this tendency to smack my foot around here, and then it hurts for days. I'm sure I've broken a toe from time to time, and it's just pain. I think I asked.
Wear shoes.
I asked a doctor about that. It's like, yeah, it's possible you did. It's like I might have broken a toe.
He just didn't care.
Well, he was saying you could X-ray it or whatnot. It's just it's not like they can do too much about that. I think Now, if you're in extreme pain, then you talk about it. I think it's more serious if you break a tibia or a fibia.
It's a sad state of affairs when having surgery gives you the best sleep you've ever had.
I hear that. I tend to wake up a lot in the night. I really try.
I
really try. But I just thought you said holy thongs. That's something else. Yeah. Yeah. But now you got Ken thinking about that. The holy thong. Yeah. It's getting a little pretty.
Oh.
Hello. I think I will put
the pain pills caused me more issues than the surgery. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
what are you putting in here?
I'll put a cube. Just a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Just a little bit. Yep. Keep it cold. Just a little bit. Should be cold. Should be very cold.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
So this is all fun to talk about surgery. We started talking about rain and rainy drinks, and we still have. This is what you call the
Storm Chaser.
The Storm Chaser. I have Storm Chaser Junior over here with the other base liquor. This is excellent. I tried that. It's
I'll
excellent.
Go put or brandy.
Or brandy.
Cisco.
Cisco. Oh man. I tell you, so far these have been really good.
Brandy.
Yep. Any French 75 variation we've ever done here, I thought was really a great idea. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like a Prosecco Boilermaker. You're just dosing up this with
there you go.
some hard stuff. Big difference being that you will definitely put in some lemon, some citrus. So
I'm impatient. I'm like that girl in Willy Wonka. I want it all. I want it now.
Don't care how. I want it now. But
Veruca.
You know, comes up as a bad egg. Gone. You know.
You know, it's funny. She comes up as a bad egg, but she's kind of my idol.
She's many people's idol. There's even a band with that name.
Veruca.
I want the world. I want the
whole
whole world.
Now.
I believe that's Brookus and Newley on the lyrics on the music and lyrics on that one.
You're correct.
Yeah. For the 70s Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Very memorable. Grew up watching that a lot. It's a really far out, pretty psychedelic style movie. Yeah.
Kelly, do you remember a few Halloweens back when you were snagging on the sweet Tide chili almonds? My daughter has recently discovered them and is obsessed with them. Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
They are good.
Yeah, I remember those, and I would do those again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fun things. Those almonds are basically Satan's seed because they're designed to be very addictive.
They're so good.
That's real flavor solutions for you.
Down the trash chute, it might be. I know. Okay, discussion topic. I had a great discussion topic earlier, which I've completely forgotten, but no worries. I'm sure it'll come back.
Gone with the wind. So.
In Willy Wonka, the 70s version. So are they dead? Are those kids dead?
In Wonka?
Yeah.
No. I mean, Augustus Gloop is out there being drained. No, he gets pulled out. And who was that? Violet actually is taken to them to get pressed.
Right.
She's not dead. She's getting pressed.
But you never see them again.
No, but she's actually undergoing a procedure. You're not going to see that.
But is the rest of her carcass going to be tossed out after she's been juiced?
I think Wonka specifically says they're not harmed. They're just experiencing distress because they violated the rules.
Well, that's what he would like you to think, but you never do see them.
Wonka, the character, is phenomenally sadistic.
Are they dead? I thought about this recently. I'm like, you don't see them ever again.
Yeah, but Wonka is very specific. Mike TV, who gets shrunk.
I want a golden goose now, Daddy. Exactly.
Mike TV gets taken to the stretching room, which means he's basically being put on the rack. But hey, you violated the rules. There you go. Gloop, I think. What did they do with Gloop? None of them were ever intended to have been actually, lightly killed.
What drinks would work with cognac? Well, anything that would work with brandy.
Will work with cognac.
Yeah, Peter.
Some will specify cognac for this drink. Not a bad idea.
She just got disqualified.
Yeah. Now, if you have an excellent price on the cognac, I say use it. Go to town. And why not? Cognac is just aged brandy.
I don't know. I mean, he says they're not dead, but you have no proof of life.
You don't see them again? And for the purposes of the movie, they have to disappear because they have violated the rules. Yes. So they have to go away.
Understood.
If they come back, it's kind of like, oh, it doesn't matter. No, there are consequences.
I understood, but you don't ever see them again. So.
Even Charlie and Grandpa there, of course, violate the rules with the fizzy lifting
But he
drinks.
just tosses them out.
And then they're in his office there, and he's just like, "You've done this!" And he does this whole, like, Gene Wilder, like, insanity thing, going to frenzy, and it's just like, "I said good day, sir," But of course, it's all a ruse. It is a ruse. So.
Well, the crackers with the Old Bay. I know that was a limited thing.
Hopefully they bring them back
get
because
those now, but those are so good.
The goldfish with the Old Bay, I believe.
So good.
I believe Flip watched.
Oh, but Eric figured out how to make them.
Yes. Oh, excellent.
Oh, please share.
Please
share.
Yeah.
Considering what happened to them, do you really want to see their condition afterwards?
I think you're going to see this very distressed and flattened Violet there, who's going to look like, wow, still purple. Not good. Especially Violet.
Plausible survival of the Wonka characters was a necessity. In my imaginary Wonka world, dead as doornails.
Dead.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
Simple fact is, if you go off book here in Wonka world, and he's very specific that, like, if you're not paying attention to the rules, then you'll be taken away.
Dime, when is your birthday?
Asking.
Because every time Glendora does your horoscope, I think, when is his birthday? So, belated birthday, you got to let us know.
Let us know. He's talking about some hijinks. Tomfoolery, fool boobery. Be good to get into some boobery.
Monday.
The
13th. All right, you ready?
Wait. I'm missing the note.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dime. Happy birthday to you.
Boom. That was lovely.
It was beautiful. It's beautiful, Clark.
It's beautiful, Clark. Wonderful. Metamucil.
Happy belated Dime.
Speaking of which, you remember that some years ago we pioneered the Mai Tai Musil.
What cocktail would Willy Wonka partake in? Something candy forward, I would think.
Chocolate liqueur? Now we're talking. Something like that. And chocolate liqueur, coffee liqueur, and many more. Yeah, that's one. Good stuff. Yeah, please. Wonka, of course, had a number of candies that might inspire drinks like the Everlasting Gobstopper, which just keeps changing flavor. That reminds me of the special
fizzy lifting drink.
Fizzy lifting drink.
We just ran out of bubbles. Damn it.
I'm not going for more bubbles right now, but next week perhaps.
I believe Martin is closed.
They're definitely closed right now.
9.
Yeah, they're closed like minutes of all.
Willy Wonka would have something chocolate. Yes,
Bingo.
Chocolate and
bingo
bubbly.
Now, bear in mind that the Wonka name is currently on some candies such as bottle caps, which are like the soda pop flavored candies, which is a lot of fun. And is Wonka's name on Razzles, which is
I believe you're correct.
Sort of candy gum sort of thing. So yeah, there's some fun things.
Right.
I remember because like the whole thing was like the movie was sponsored by Pillsbury, which decided to get into this candy line. They came up with the candies. And the movie didn't do great box office at the time, so they kind of stiffed.
Is that like Dandelion?
No, Candy Line.
Candylion.
Not Candyline. So basically they sold the candy line, but then over time the movie picks up steam and it's this huge thing on TV. Eventually Sony started making money on Wonka.
Aww.
Yep.
Lisa puts her arm around me and kisses me when she wants Josie to fly to us.
Oh.
Usually if she's tearing something up, Lisa doesn't want it torn up. Oh.
Josie.
That was far less chaotic than the enablers singing her Zoom calls. I'm weirdly flattered. By that.
Pardon me.
I
can imagine. Okay. I can imagine the enablers being pure chaos because in person that's what they do. That's just amazing.
The 13th, and I love when it's a Friday.
Marvelous. Don't we have some rattles over here? Wait a minute.
I was going to say, do we have some razzles? Do we have any Wonka things?
Let me take a look.
Over there?
I could be wrong.
No, over here.
No. It was over here.
Really? Okay. We've got some Decades candy boxes over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I moved everything around. You're not going to find anything.
I'm not going to find anything.
No.
What happened to the candies that were just kind of sitting here?
They're in the pantry.
Somewhere?
Give it up.
She's
not going to give it up.
Sour popping candy. That's close. Wait a minute.
There is a Wonka bar still, Peter. I'm positive there is. That looks right.
No.
But it doesn't have the right candy. I'm telling you, just Bud, just come back.
That's all fizzy candy, but
you're gonna have to just find this later.
Yeah, I guess I can't find the razzles. But sure.
No, I think we have some of these Decades boxes over here.
I think we removed it because it was open. So
there might be more. Bring them both. Bring them both.
All right, you take 60s, I'll take 70s.
Okay.
Let's see what's left.
I got 1960s candy.
Now we're on to the candies. Boom, boom, boom. You see, Wonka's totally inspired this. Like, let's get into some sugar.
Right. And then I want a beer or something because wax lips. Okay.
Nutrition information.
Oh, a bubblegum cigar. Okay, I've got a
Swedish fish.
I've got a Smarties necklace. I've got the 1960s box.
I got the 70s box, which is full of pixie sticks.
I got a Smarties necklace.
That'll tell you something right there. Should I say?
Sugar.
Should I say it? I don't know who you two pixies are, but I sure like your pixie drink.
Sugar Daddy. I didn't know whether it was going to be Sugar Baby or Sugar Daddy.
Baby, Daddy, one of those things. This is like loaded with Choco Tootsie Pops and Blow Pops.
I got a Tootsie Pop too.
I got a bunch of Atomic Fireballs. Where's Amy?
A Jawbreaker.
Oh, I got Ring Blow. Hello.
A Tootsie Roll.
I don't see Razzles in here.
Wax Lips.
More Smarties.
And
that's about it.
A bubblegum cigar.
Do I have I have a Zot in there.
Zots are.
I got Zots.
Oh wait, I want that.
You want the Rain Blow?
I want the Rain Blow.
Oh, there we go.
Just claim the rainbow.
Zots are fizzy. So there you go.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah. I am not going to make a drink.
Marcy, are we doing a room party this year? Yes, Marcy, we are. We don't quite know yet which wave we're in. Oh, and by the way, hi, Marcy.
We're in wave 2.
I don't know.
We're in wave 2.
He was saying he might have to switch up the waves. So I don't know which wave we're in, but we are definitely.
I think you're watching.
We're definitely doing a room party.
There'll be a thing.
It will. Rainbow?
It will. Sure, what the heck. It will look a lot like the last one because it will be.
Now it will look different from the last one because it's a dance party.
I'm talking about what's being served. Exactly the same thing. Also the snacks. However, last time around there was a disco party. This time around it'll be a.
I'm glad you can come.
80s disco party. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Good day. All right. Let me see if I can pull some fillings out.
At 54, going to the gym hurts.
Oh man, I tell you. Yeah, working out.
Gum is a little hard.
Working out works me out.
I'm not gonna lie.
But I will say, I can still do a 60-second plank without extreme duress. So that's kind of nice.
At 58, tried jogging again. This is Ken. There's a lot of ripping and tearing. Led immediately to cocktail hour.
And Josh reminds me of Alka-Seltzer. Absolutely.
Yep.
Fizzy.
All right.
Yeah.
I was not trying to be rude, but I don't know. The rainbow will look good.
It's a pretty good orange flavor. It's not a natural orange flavor.
Should I grab a beer?
But it's pretty good. Sure. That works.
Are we sharing it, or do you want your own beer?
You can have your beer, because I still have another drink to make.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. See? There we go. Yeah, Peter's still on the waiting list. Peter, keep monitoring that, because you know what? You'll come up. We've already heard of somebody coming up. I mean, she was pretty early on the list, but she came up. And I don't think she took it. So guess what? Another ticket is available to you. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Jogging is interesting. I think that jogging would really jack.
Hi, Hugo. Good to see you.
I think jogging would jack me, and that's not good for my joints. We do some workouts where it's just like a lot of squats, and I'm like, okay, enough with the whacking my knees. I don't need that.
I did
So
a
I just
ton of
modify,
squats
and I
today.
cannot do burpees if I was able to do them in the first place.
I did
Man,
a ton of squats and burpees today, so good you weren't here.
I just modify. I modify,
Right.
modify. And that's a kicker with working out at a certain age. At any age, if it's hurting you, modify. It's not supposed to hurt.
I need to get rid of this.
And as was actually pointed out to us in one of these things, there is no muscle in your knees, so don't try working them out. There's muscle here.
Team Necco and Team T-Berry Gum. Oh, yeah.
There's muscle here. Work those out. Don't work out your cartilage. T-Berry.
Oh, jeez.
T-Berry is really cool. It's still being made. It is no longer Adams. Adams.
My brother and I are lifting weights again. He's killing me. Oh, Errol. Oh.
We hit to pump you up. Boom.
I did work out today.
You know.
Oh, Peter's still on the waiting list. Have no fear, Peter. Just keep the faith.
I just told him.
Okay, good.
I just told him.
Keep the faith.
No, keep monitoring. You're going to get it.
I would like a flute,
Neckos.
please.
I have a flute. Neckos are still being made. New England Confectionery Company, long gone, but somebody took over the copyrights.
Did rainbow gum always lose its flavor that quickly?
I don't know. I still got flavor.
I chewed it for like 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm done. Thanks. Bye.
Maybe we're chewing kind of hard.
It was not chewing hard.
I don't know. Maybe we're like hitting it like too much.
I was not. Oh my God.
Just saying. Were you chewing it wrong?
No, I was not chewing my gum wrong. Anyone else have a criticism? Come on, bring it. You got a criticism for me?
I still have flavor.
Because I'm in the mood.
Maybe the orange one is the good one. I still got flavor over there.
I'm kidding. Not really kidding.
No, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Kidding, not kidding.
Yeah, bring it.
So vintage candies we used to be able to find at Christmas tree stores. Now, gone. Wow, that's too bad.
France. To pump you up. Might have to drum up some bum wine. Peter.
Peter?
I would crack up.
Peter, when you get your ticket, it will be the time to search out the
and
wild.
You chew gum wrong.
It will be time to search out the wild Irish rose.
Eric.
And the Thunderbird.
You.
Because you have to do the bum wine challenge.
Eric said, how do you chew gum wrong? Exactly.
It's asking. Bum wine challenge. I think Peter is the man for the job, and I think you can do it. And I think it'll be even more hilarious than the old man beer challenge. So.
Glendora will show up for the bum wine.
I heard that there was wine that's even more cardboard than I'm using. Oh, yes, that is. Let's try that out. You do not have to do the MD, although it absolutely fits the category. I think the blueness in the Blue MD is pretty disturbing. And the flavor is, oh, wow.
But this is not really wine.
It's a fortified wine product.
Yeah.
What?
Elaine here says, I know pretty much every PT exercise for muscles surrounding the knees in case anyone is interested. I'm interested, Elaine.
Let us know. I'll take that.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take
please.
That. Because
my knees are shot.
What I complain about with these things is when they're jacking my knees. I'm like, damn it. Not doing it.
Oh, Daniel, thank you. Recently found Chuckles and Neckos at Five Below.
Hello. Okay.
I think everyone here probably has a Five Below.
You probably have one of those.
Them.
Chuckles, as I recall, was a great way to pull your fillings out. But if you like them, please go to town. Neckos is just like a candy wafer. It's just there's not too much going on.
Oh, I love it. Lisa says Errol's brother is having a party in June and it's 80s themed. So I'm going as Boy George. Errol's going as either Hans or Franz. I love it. So this past weekend, when I was thrifting in New Hampshire, I found Glendora's dress for her room party.
Oh, it's hot stuff. Didn't find mine. We're still looking. It's really stunning how amazingly hard it is to find what I'm looking for. But yeah, you did, and that just nails it shut. That was a really, really good find.
Yes, Glendora's room party will be new wave dance party, 80s new wave dance party. So
hot tip: if you're looking for vintage candies and you're like, I'm really striking out, you can always strike a home run at Vermont Country Store. Online has all of this stuff. Galco's, well known as a soda pop shop, has a huge selection of candy.
But if you're driving through Vermont on I-91,
Stop in
You're
at
going
the
to be
actual
right
store.
by Vermont Country
Stop in
Store.
at the store.
So
The store is very cool.
Stop in.
And they've got all that stuff. And you want the necklace? You want Sky Bar? Sky Bar. Who's heard of that for a while? Yeah, that's good. And the third choice would be a joint called Economy Candy, which I believe does
Is it
mail
still
order.
there?
Lower East Side Manhattan. I've been to the
still
store.
there.
It's cramped and crammed. Do you want gummy anything? They got it. I remember finding gummy orcas, gummy lobsters,
Economy Candy.
gummy whales. Wow, they had gummy anything. Gummy sharks. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. Economy Candy. Check
It's
that
still
out.
there. Apparently opened in 1937.
And they're still rocking it. Oh, and they get the trading cards. They have all these vintage trading cards.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Do you want like the Knight Rider gum pack with the trading
If
cards?
you're in New York City,
it's kind of cost.
Economy Candy is so much fun. And apparently opened in 1937. I didn't know it was that old.
Extremely crammed.
Yeah.
And cramped and crammed. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Frankie says relax.
Yes, he does. You know something?
Love a good 80s party. Oh, jelly shoes. Oh my gosh, Gettysburg Man. That's so funny. I was thinking about my jelly shoes the other day when I was like, oh God, what shoes is Glendora going to wear to her room party? I was like, I miss my jelly shoes. They were comfortable.
I'm so jelly.
Yeah, I know. They were comfortable.
You know something? This gum is
lots of neon.
This gum is losing its flavor.
I'm telling you.
I feel like Violet Beauregard. Just look at that pole. You know? Boing. It lost its flavor.
Speaking
it took
of
a
gummy
while.
lobsters.
Took a while.
Did you hear that Red Lobster's filing Chapter 11? Oh yes, I did hear that. Oh my gosh.
Apparently they were done in by the all-you-can-eat shrimp. It's like, I told you guys that wouldn't work.
Do you want the red one?
If it's all-you-can-eat shrimp, they're just gonna like chow down, man.
Do you want the red one or the purple one?
Purple. You want the purple one?
I don't care.
I'll take purple.
It's gonna lose its flavor in like 9
seconds anyway. Boom, boom. All right.
I hate delicious. Oh, my feet sweated in them.
Mm-hmm.
I just think compared to so many heels now, I could wear those all day.
They were pretty squishy and comfortable, as I recall.
Night Train is hard to find. The store in NYC, do they have some European chocolate? Yeah, I'm sure.
You know who else has European chocolates, Peter? Check Adams for Acre.
Yes.
It might be a seasonal thing, but they definitely had those like liquor-filled chocolates from Vienna. Ooh, did they look good? So yeah. What am I talking about? Adams for Acre has all this stuff too. They've got a great vintage selection.
My daughter will love them though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I need to make another thingy, which is another blender thingy. So let me actually clean this thing out. I'll clean this thingy.
This gum is no joke. Was Rainbow
always this hard?
I wasn't. He went there. Was Rainbow always this hard? My jaw is like, oh God. If they stop manufacturing Swedish fish, I might cry. No, I don't think they will.
It's a gummy fish. It's not hard to do.
Yeah, no, I think that was the, last week or 2 weeks ago. I subscribed to the Morning Brew newsletter, which has a lot of financial news and stuff, but it's very lighthearted. And they always have a quiz at the end of the newsletter. And sometimes you have to guess the food item based on the ingredients. And the one recently, the item was Swedish fish. So I don't think it's going anywhere. Okay. How long have I been chewing this? Like a minute. I'm already sick.
You're out. I'm out, she says.
I'm already like, oh God.
This thing really needs cracked ice. All right. I'm going to take a second. Vamp. And by the way, I need to get some mint.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yep. I forgot to eat the mint.
Oh, wait. Florida, New York. Oh! We're in New York. California, Colorado, Georgia, Alabama, I think are the states that have red lobsters that are going away for now. We have a Red Lobster, which I haven't been in 20 years, but...
Yeah. I remember they had good raw bar.
I would be sad if it went away.
I would be. I thought they were good what they did.
Errol says, my sister is a teacher's aide. Her teacher was unknowingly handing out alcohol chocolates to her students. No. My sister noticed and said, yeah, don't do that. Oh, no. Don't skimp the mint. Oh, he's going out.
Going out.
He grabbed his shoes to go out and chop some mint.
Dang it.
Were the kids unusually calm? Yeah, whoopsie, right? I'm trying to get the flavor out of this gum before my jaw totally gives up. I know. Yeah, I feel like people still buy Swedish fish, so probably good. Oh, Peter says the Red Lobster in Middletown was a really nice one. Let's see if it's on the chopping block. Red Lobster Middletown. And why? Okay, I have to search on news. Red Lobster closes 10 restaurants in New York. Did we lose our Red Lobster? Which I haven't been to in 20 years. Okay, boy. Okay. Okay. Locations in Lakewood, Buffalo, Amherst, Williamsville, Rochester, Stony Brook, Scarsdale, and Nanuet. Not Middletown.
Middletown's going to remain.
Wait.
Yeah.
The Red Lobster locations in Poughkeepsie, New York, and Kingston have both been temporarily closed. Okay. The Red Lobster in Middletown, New York remains open.
Hello.
Right.
Okay.
Our Red Lobster lives, which I have not been to in 20 years. All right, Peter, it's still there. It's still there.
Red Lobster lives.
Anyway, all right. I can't even with this. I don't mean to be gross, but sorry. Blech.
Blurg.
Blech.
Blech. She said blech.
Yeah, ours lived. I feel like we're basic enough in Middletown that we can sustain a Red Lobster.
Ultimately, it's a seafood joint in a world of hamburger joints. So I gotta
exactly.
give it credit.
Yeah, Paul's saying it's a seafood joint amongst a bunch of burger joints.
Easy to sell burgers, but seafood. Some people.
Let's face it, people just want the biscuits.
It's
those cheesy biscuits.
Cheese in the butter. That's what it is. Mm. Ice crusher.
In there.
Oh, I gotta make a bunch of noise. Okay.
Or you could just use regular ice.
No.
He doesn't want to use regular ice like a human being. He wants to go crush ice, which is going to make a lot of noise.
Crushed ice. You gotta do it.
When I think of Red Lobster, I think of my grandmother. So that's what makes me happy that our Red Lobster still seems to be open, even though I rarely go there. She liked to go to Red Lobster. And hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining us. The biscuits are so easy to make at home. Oh, good. Good news. Oh, Peter says, no, not Peter. Dime says, plus you guys are on the coast. I'm sure you have a plethora of really good seafood joints other than Red Lobster. I've not been to Red Lobster in decades, but it's more the idea of Red Lobster and that my grandmother liked it. Yeah. That's really what it is. It would be sad that Red Lobster's closing, but cheddar biscuit recipe down. Okay, so apparently everyone has a recipe. So, okay. Lisa makes great cheesy biscuits. Oh my gosh, Lisa had surgery. Lisa, you're not even, yeah. Eric had surgery too, so I hope you're okay. I don't want to say you're not the only one because that makes it sound like you're not important, and you are important. So I'm sorry to hear you needed surgery, and I hope everything is going well. That's what I would like to say. If you can hear me over that racket. Oy. Are you done?
I hope so.
That was so noisy. Yes, Lisa, I hope everything is going all right. Ugh. Oh, Peter says, I always wanted to learn how to make hush puppies. Those are easy. I feel like I've done those.
They're super easy.
Yeah. Yeah, Peter. Super easy. You got that.
You totally got this. All right, I think I'll prep this here.
Look at all that crushed ice.
Look at all that crushed ice. I know it makes a racket, but it's what you need. All right, so I'll put ingredients in first, and then. So what do we need for this thing again?
Which one are you making?
So in honor of
the got it.
What is it now? 40 years almost departure of Miss Hayworth. We have. I really looked around. I was
Rita Hayworth.
Sure that there was a drink called Miss Sadie Thompson, and no, it was not. Why the hell didn't somebody do that? Anyway, I thought, well, what is this? That's based on the story Rain. And what is that all about anyway? That's about some like
Rain?
Self-righteous
Rain
missionary
day,
comes in, meets the lady of the evening, and fun ensues. And I was like, all right, what do I got that sounds like that? Very well-known Don Beach drink, Missionary's Downfall. Hello! Going with that. So we need an ounce of light rum. Again, this is kind of a light drink. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, half an ounce of the lime juice.
Did you bring over peach liqueur?
I did not.
Pardon me.
Yes. I got most things. Boop, boop, boop. It originally called for like pineapple pieces. We don't have that. So I'm going to use a pineapple juice because we happen to have that right here. Boom, that's 1 ounce going in. We need a half ounce of the peach liqueur, and I think we have. But take a look inside the cabinet here. It's actually, I think. Are we out of the peach? The peach de vigne? It might be. There's peach brandy in there.
We are, but
that's a decent enough size.
no, I think we.
No, really? Okay. All right. Perhaps we got it. I think it's supposed to use some.
Here, it's a stone fruit.
Oh, it's a stone fruit. Fine, I'm using.
It's a stone fruit.
I'm going to throw in a couple of
apricots, peaches.
Mint leaves.
What's the difference?
Just for kicks, because it's supposed to add flavor. Apricot, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's different missionaries down. Frankly, I like apricot better. So.
Celebrity themed cocktail episode. I love that idea, Dan.
Hello.
Yeah, we thought this week because Rita Hayworth died on May 14th. One day later.
That really sounds like we're doing. What celebrity-based show had a lot of booze involved in it? Sounds like we're doing the Hollywood Squares there. And then we got we can do the old Charles and Brett battles. I'd be able to drink the drink except Brett already drank all the brandy.
Have we ever done a match game episode? Well, we're not doing it next week because next week we're featuring the music of the Martini Kings. Right. So next week will be highly sophisticated. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, everyone's talking about.
All right, final bit was.
Oh, got it all. Oh, Lisa, I'm so glad.
All right, so it's good.
I can be Paul Lind.
Anytime.
Wait, hold on. I'm missing some great stuff here. It's just a match game happy hour. A few shows back. Gettysburg, ma'am. All right. 2 weeks, because next week is going to be the Martini Kings.
I like the idea of Eric as Paul Lind there. Who is the following? Well, would it be the thing? Would it be blah, blah, blah? You know, snark, snark, snark.
Thinks he's Oscar Wilde, but he's Paul Lind. If you do a match game straight, we need Charles Nelson Riley. Yeah, you do.
Boom.
Martini Kings played a couple of different sets of Caliente last weekend. Of course they did.
Yeah.
Martini Kings are amazing. We saw them at Huki Lau.
Yes. No, they're really
so good.
Great. You know, we also saw them at the Tonga Hut in Palm Springs.
We also saw them at the Tonga Hut in Palm Springs, Paul is reminding me. So, okay.
I remember talking to their major domo and saying, do you mind if you take some video? He's like, I wish you would.
So good.
He knows.
Write up some match game questions if you don't mind. I would love it. You've seen our match game finger puppets, right?
You have seen them in a prior episode. I think when we were on the couch with a coughing fit, we showed the puppets because they were right there. So again, what this thing has is an ounce of the light rum, a half ounce of lemon juice or lime juice, half ounce of peach liquor. I used apricot. Half ounce of honey mix. A couple of mint leaves for good measure. And there's mint leaves for garnish. So we're going to put this thing again on Hamilton Beach and make more noise.
Okay.
Boom. The great thing, though, is that if I acquire myself another coupe, I love these things. I found these at the Goodwill. And they've got that little bip in the middle there.
They look like dessert glasses, frankly. But
no, it's a coupe. This is a cocktail thing. You see a lot of dessert glasses at the Goodwill that are dessert glasses. You put Jell-O in them. But this thing is a coupe. And you don't find these.
I'll write up some match game questions on cards. Gettysburg Map says that would be amazing. Oh.
Dumb Dora was so dumb.
She blanked on match game.
And pour into your glass. Now this is actually looking appropriate. I don't want that mint in there because I want to garnish with mint.
That was a huge leaf.
It was a big leaf. And I'm going to put, I'm going to grab this little sprig.
Truly berry vodka. Okay.
Place into
like the truly hard seltzer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Place into a drink, and there we have.
That smells really good.
Missionary Downfall. Would you like to try?
It smells like mint. Yep.
Kind of does smell like that. But it's got a lot of mint in it.
Oh, so the coupe just like that.
Yeah. Okay. I like these a lot, and since I found them at the Goodwill, it's even better. You can't find these on the market right now.
That is good.
We actually found a couple of great big coupes at one of those dollar stores a while back. Broke one, and then we couldn't ever find them again.
How dumb was she? She was so dumb. She blanked on match game. So we've told you the story of when I stalked Brett Summers, right?
Didn't stalk her per se.
Well, I was not going to leave until I got to talk to her anyway.
Mm-hmm. We hung out anyway. Refills. Hello. Missionaries is good, by the way.
She did a cabaret show in New York City, and it was. I'm going to quote Simon Doonan, who said it was very sweet and very mental. She had a photo of her granddaughter up on stage, and she would sing to it and stuff, which was very sweet and slightly mental.
Slightly mental.
But it was very sweet.
Yeah.
And the night we went, I think we might have been the only people in the crowd who didn't know her.
Mm-hmm.
So she had a lot to say about her never divorced from, but very separated from hubby, Jack Klugman. Mm-hmm. And when it was over, everyone just adjourned to the bar outside of the theater. And we
skulked around.
I just wanted to talk to her. I just wanted to meet her.
May I say hi?
So some person was just bending her ear, talking to her and talking to her and talking to her. I'm like, oh, I am not leaving until I talk to Brett. And then when we got to talk to her, I was like, I just love you blah, 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 blah. And she was as sweet as she could be.
She put on a great damn show. It was pretty awesome.
Ooh, Daniel says, I found a pair of beautiful crystal coupes at Salvation Army a few years back for $2.
Look fast, because that kind of stuff, because you can't find good coupes these days. So I was really glad to find these two, and I think there were a bunch more, and I didn't buy them.
So big, she needed help getting in the door.
Well, do you have an answer for that?
Blank.
Well, you know the obvious answer to that.
Do I?
Well, do you want to play match game?
Her. I don't know. I'm a little in the bag.
The obvious answer is posterior, but you know that Charles is going to say...
No, but I feel like there should be a clean answer that's obvious. There's like a dirty answer and a clean answer that's obvious.
Let's go with the dirty answer, because Charles has to throw all up a...
No, I know, but I feel like there needs to be like an answer like her purse.
Yes, that would be clean.
Yes, and then like...
Then Charles is going to hold his son and says boobies.
And then you could either do that one or... I was trying to think of the clean version. Sorry. I can come up with dirty versions.
We're after hours. No children are watching.
Good night, Peter. Be in touch.
Bye, Peter. And yeah, let's talk.
Her beehive. Thank you.
Her beehive. Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you, Don.
Not her behind.
Her ego's a good
ego.
one.
That's awesome. We're playing match game.
I'm grabbing.
And the great thing about match game is that they come up with 6 answers, but the person attempting to match needs to come up with more than a few answers, and it's like,
that's the thing. Ew.
Oh, now we're getting gross. So her mouth.
Her mouth. Good one.
That is a good one.
Good one.
Funny stuff.
You see, you gotta have a clean one and like a double entendre.
They're all suggestive, and the cast, of course, what are they doing? While they tape like 6 episodes back to back, which is what they did because of Gene. And what they're doing is getting loaded. So, frankly, it's like we kind of do that in microcosm, except it's not like we get to the point where we're just sort of falling over because we're the hosts.
Well, hopefully not.
We have to be able to stand up for you. We have to be Gene, you know? Boom.
Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you.
This is the thing that keeps on giving, by the way. This does look good. We had a comment, looks good. It does look good. The missionaries actually gets very fizzy because of the small amount of pineapple in there. Yes. And it is very refreshing because it is sort of a daiquiri, which is very nice. And you get a little bit of mint in there. I think if you take that little sprig at the top.
Did you just say there's lament in there?
Little bit of mint. No lament.
A little bit of lament.
If you have too many of these, lament. But no, this many, whatever. It's good. We're good.
Charles told me the stops and starts of filming were torture. So they took the edge off. LOL. We know what that means.
Well, you know there was a big bottle of vodka back there.
Ooh. Daryl Hall just released a track with Dave Stewart. Oh, Dime. I didn't know that. Okay.
Now, Dime, you are, of course, fully aware of the fact that Daryl has a club called...
Beehive Liquor.
Daryl has a club...
DSOP.
You're very aware of the fact that Daryl has a club called Daryl's Place, which is just over there in... Where the heck is that?
Bruce?
Carmel or something like that?
Somewhere in Westchester.
Across the river. And it's a very well-known club and like really big acts play there. Never been, but it sounds really, really great. And I love the fact that Daryl Hall is doing a club right there. Very intimate, designed to be like that. I believe that is, in fact, like the Eurythmics' Dave Stewart.
So
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to kick off a topic. Fasten your seatbelts.
It's gonna be a bumpy
Fasten
night.
your seatbelts. I'm about to kick off a topic. Has anyone seen The Greatest Night in Pop, the documentary about the recording of We Are the World?
Oh boy.
We just watched that.
Here's a can of worms.
Richard Dawson could read minds. Yes.
He knew.
He was amazing.
He knew what was the right answer.
Yeah, so anyway, Gene Rayburn.
That is.
I had to think about
Gene.
I'm like, Simmons. Yeah, blah, blah. Yeah, my brain had to like do a thing.
Gene, the dancing machine.
Rayburn.
So
lived in Cape Cod.
So shooting in Burbank meant he had to hop on a plane, go do it, and they're like, we're going to crank out as many as they could.
2 weeks worth, and then he'd go back to Cape Cod. Then he'd come back and they'd shoot 2 more weeks worth.
And like Gene Harlow.
Gene Harlow, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Gene. Oh, it was entertaining. I found it entertaining.
Lisa, you'd find it. It was actually, among other things, filmed. They had the whole crew there shooting video on this, of all the parts.
But Daryl Hall made me think of that.
I suppose the intention was to show this on MTV. I don't know if it ever was at the time. Well, yes. But subsequently, we got a lot of video you could put together into a documentary, which was done. You're looking at it right there. And you know what? It's really great that you have all of these egos involved. I know they said check them at the door, but let's be real. And but like the major domo was Quincy Jones. Q was going to tell people, do this, stop doing that. He did. And some of these people had no idea why they were there, and they figured it out. I think Stevie Wonder helped Bob Dylan to do what he did.
He did. Yeah, where can we watch it? I believe it's Hulu. Let me double check.
Can you watch it Hulu? Yeah.
Let me double check.
It's pretty entertaining, and I'm not a really huge fan of the record. It did what it did, charity, etc. Great. Yeah, whatever. However, it is entertaining to watch this thing come together because it's amazing that it really did as well as it did. They had about 12 hours to get it right. And there were all sorts of things kind of kicking around, but it kind of fell into place. It's no joke getting together like 40 really big, well-known stars and say, let's make a charity record. Yeah. Well, Bob Geldof had done that.
Okay, it's not Hulu.
And he appears in this one, too. Yeah. Probably not Hulu.
I got to remember where we watched this.
We
pay for way too many services right now.
Yeah, I guess we need to ditch some.
Yeah, we do. This one.
Will you shut up, please?
I hate that.
We're in the middle of a broadcast.
Netflix.
What is with these things?
Automatically plays. It's Netflix. Netflix.
I literally hate all of them.
It's called The Greatest Night in Pop. Okay. Hopefully you can still hear us because it's muted.
Can you hear us? Anybody? I hope so.
Yeah, Hulu is great. I love Hulu, but this particular one seems to be on Netflix.
Netflix has a bunch of stuff. They're one of the dominant players for now.
But yeah, it's very entertaining. But I just thought of Daryl Hall because thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
Bueller.
Anybody? But
what was I gonna say?
You had a great idea. Come on with it, man. Oh, it's in there
Hulu, Netflix,
and
I don't remember.
Peacock, maybe?
No.
They do some good stuff. Oh,
night, Dan.
Please. It's awesome.
Good to see you.
So great to see
and
you.
Elaine.
And Elaine, yes, who chimed in with some very specific advice, interested in that, knee exercises.
Both of us are.
Because my knees, forget it. I can't do this. I can't do all these repetitive squats.
I know someone who got the cortisone shots in his knees, and he's like, this is like a new beginning. And I'm like,
it is awesome.
I'm tempted to ask about that.
Yeah, what? But yes.
I'll try exercises first.
Please, people. I mean,
man,
look, I can do a plank like nobody's business, but I can't do.
I've been hold a plank forever, but
I can do sit-ups. I can do push-ups, but
I can hold a plank forever, but
I cannot do burpees. That's just jack me.
I did burpees today.
No good. Jack
Just saying.
No good. But yes. Mm-hmm.
Man, now I take after you. Now I got hiccups.
Get a little guess.
Hey, then they didn't help much. Oh, dime.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've heard one vote for and one vote against.
Might depend on whether you've actually had surgery in the area. So I know that, like, hip surgery is usually like, we're going to replace your hip, with stainless steel. Hope it works. Knee, I don't know if they do your knees like that. Basically, it's all a question of cartilage deterioration. Oh boy, now we're getting into like
My aunt had hip
health
surgery.
stories.
Oh, Lisa says, I love cortisone shots. I had to have some in my shoulder. Okay. All right.
Big
There's a
cortisone. If it helps, it helps.
You know what? If it's going to work.
If it's really just designed to ease the whole issue, that's what it's all about.
I even think about getting off the train, and those are steep steps. And I'm like,
they're hazardous. Hazardous. It's like if you're trying to get off the train and you're, say, in a wheeled apparatus. Good luck.
Oh my gosh.
It's not designed for it. They don't care. James
says, I asked for the bionic ones, but they gave me the blue light gamer specials. Oh, Dime. Yeah.
Dime Austin, a man barely alive. We can rebuild him. Faster, stronger.
I'm about to start a new workout. Not sure if it's like riding a bike or you just started or, boom. The $6.80 man. Oh, I know. I'm just thinking about cortisone shots.
And do you remember the opening to the $6.95 man, where it's like this aircraft comes down and just like bang, man, that just hits really hard. For a long time, that was described to me as an X-15. Wrong. It was not an X-15. It was an experimental aircraft called Lifting Body. And like it didn't lift and it crashed hard. And the guy who was piloting that said, his quote was, I can never watch that intro to the $6 million man. It's pretty hard. I can hear it.
$6.80. And don't
forget the coupon. 25% off, please.
Oh.
I gave the coupon. Please. Do I get a tax rebate? So I like the idea of the $6 man. That's kind of a really funny thing.
Speaking of coupons, I saw today that the sofa that I'm obsessed with buying had a $100 off coupon.
That's attractive.
I know.
And
it won't be there tomorrow. So it's
frankly,
whatever.
It's a substantial portion of the asking price. But guess what? They keep offering those, so maybe you just keep hanging on.
My dad, this is Errol. My dad and maternal grandfather were crazy strong. My brother was in Powerlifting USA magazine in 1984. Oh my gosh. He was a national champ. He now has two sons that are national champs. Oh my gosh, Errol.
That's right, baby.
Wow.
Apparently they are ready to pump you up. Awesome.
What am I drinking in? Right now I'm just having a beer, Lisa. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to make good choices. I've had 2 cocktails.
Missionary's Downfall, which is distinctly different from a daiquiri. I made it with the crushed ice because I really wanted to have that whole like granular.
His is pretty.
It is pretty. Check that. Well, it's hard to see the mint. Let me see if I can.
Mine's
do this
just getting the job done.
Yeah, I have a sprig in there. It's nice. It's good, and I got a lot of refill because it made quite a quantity for this glass.
He's got a lot of refill.
Yeah, and
my pal has a lot of refill.
My buddy. I have some refill for you if you're interested.
Aww.
Yeah, well, we can do that.
He's good that way.
Ultimately, this thing was a 1 ounce base. It's a really light drink.
Oh.
So, like, I just keep going on this thing. It's a nicely balanced sour still. And I'm like, that's nice, It's these shows where, like, don't we see these DJ shows where it's like every half hour we do a shot? I'm like, you're good for 2 hours, and you're like flat on the floor, my man. Jeez. Anyway, well. Is that the stuff?
Is it?
Have we served the drinks that we're going to serve? I've got some good stuff going on here.
It's kind of early.
Really? You want to keep going?
Did I kill my ear?
No, you still got it going on.
Okay.
We can keep going.
That's it.
Hello.
Where'd it go?
That's good. It's good.
Where'd it go? It's over there. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. You killed it. So anyway.
What? We'll keep going for a little while.
Hey, wait a minute. Told you.
Thank you.
I got the sound effect.
Hi, Robbie. Good
Robbie.
to see you.
Hello, Robbie.
2 more hours. Woohoo! Another round. Okay, we got another round.
We do actually still have a re-pour on this baby, so I have another round. Thank you very much. And you know, the thing is, I actually mix this up with a few leaves, and it's giving me like that essence of mint without like a lot of mint grain, like chopped up mint going in there.
Stay a while. No. Okay.
Stay a while. Okay.
All right.
Hello, please. Well, you know, we're here for the audience.
Right.
So if you will be here for us, we keep going for a bit. Second reminder, by the way, if you'd like to support the show, there are several ways to do this. You see a tag at the bottom of the screen that says, let me point to it, Earn Venmo. If you just want to tip us, that'd be great. Really appreciate that.
Placed first place in North Pacific military powerlifting years ago. Errol, you've been holding out on us.
I'm telling you, who knows? Anyway, so Venmo, if you just like, some people like, I just want to tip. All right, easy. If you'd like to buy product, we still have the towels. I have this in, this looks like black from here. It's teal. It's actually a teal. It's a really nice, attractive color. And we have maroon. So we have 2 colors of towels.
Magenta.
Let us know. And
why not in the tiki bar, Robbie is saying.
Why not?
Because
a little chilly.
It's raining here and a little chilly.
It's raining and clammy.
We'll be out there next week.
Yeah.
Where we will be featuring the Martini Kings.
And ironically, we might be drinking martinis in the tiki bar. But you know what? The Martini Kings.
We will.
Martini Kings are no strangers to tropical drinks. So hey, it all works.
We ain't that smart, but we can move heavy stuff here or there. Errol, you know what? At the end of the day, that's what matters.
We have the Glendora wine glasses in quantity. If you're interested, it holds a full Mai Tai. Hello. But it also holds something like 10 ounces of wine. Don't be fooled.
Hey, martinis.
Don't be fooled. Glendora wine glass has a full wraparound of a print. It's very cool with the fancier box wine.
Thank you, Lisa. So, Lisa uses the towels every day.
Thank you, please. The towels are very functional because it looks like one of these things that doesn't absorb. But look, one side is
absorbs
polyester, one side is cotton. This really works as a towel. Some of these towels don't really work that well. I know, we got some of them. The final thing you can do is be a patron. Patreon/Velveteen Lounge. There are 4 levels. Many people here are at the Glendora Box Wino level, which gets you a horoscope told by Glendora. However,
your horoscope and tarot cards.
And tarot cards these days.
For the week.
Yep. However, there are levels leading up to that. I believe that's 20, but there's also a $5 level.
No, that's 15.
That's 15? Oh, yeah. So it's 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you only have 3 levels.
Yep.
It doesn't get that high, really. That's a monthly fee. You can do it. If you decide to like opt out of it, you just stop doing it. That's it.
Should you want Glendora in your inbox every week?
Lisa's $3
could do it.
But yeah, that's the way to support.
Oh, Lisa says, love my readings. Thank you.
Please. That's the thing. Lisa has bought product. Lisa is actually a patron on Patreon. We deliver value to the patrons because you actually decided to sponsor the show and you get something for that. That is more than a little. More than a little. But that's the thing. That's the thing. So anybody who's interested in being a sponsor, we've got people here like giving a thumbs up to that. You saw the product we have on offer. Oh, we still have records too. We still have the Christmas records.
Oh, jeez.
So there we go.
We'll worry about that later.
We'll worry about that later. But yes, we have them. And then if you're like, you look, I'll just like, I wouldn't just mind duking you a few bucks. Venmo is right there. That is the commercial plug. I'm done.
Commercial plug over.
Over. That's it.
All right.
I'll let you do that like twice an episode. Done.
Lisa,
That's it. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you so much. Yes. Lisa and Dime, thank you. I like the readings are a little creepy sometimes because they're close. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
That's kind of the thing about tarot cards, you know.
The cards will hit very close to home more often than not. And I think, okay, if they offered you like lottery numbers, you'd say, I'll play them.
I just decided to pull a tarot card for myself today, and I got the same card I get every time. I'm like, oh.
What?
And I shuffled. I did all the
Yes.
things. It's like I
You
get
shuffle
the
like crazy.
same card every time. I'm
You
like,
shuffle
okay,
like
I
crazy.
get it. I get it.
Anyway, but
It's like
please.
bills, spam, work. Then Glentora's email. Oh.
Well, it's better than the bills
Choker.
and the spam, I'll tell you that much. It's too true. But you know that. You're telling me that.
Pages we get are actually very nice. Gonna compile them. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome.
I love that.
Well, they're custom made for the customer, depending on astrological sign. And away
No,
we go.
the recipe pages.
Oh, the recipe pages, yes.
Just saying.
Recipe pages
Yeah.
are from vintage books. They're curated. Because there's a lot of recipes in those books that you think, I don't know about
Are
that.
you guys shutting it down? I don't think we are yet.
Not quite yet.
I don't think we are yet.
Not quite
Lisa.
yet. Yeah. We have a few minutes left on us.
I'm
I
a
just got to
little bummed
refill.
out. I don't have any more wine. Just not gonna lie.
You didn't have wine. You had beer.
We had Prosecco.
Oh, there was one product. It's true. We don't have any more of that.
I'm a little bummed out. We don't have any more of that.
We have more beer. So there we go.
Oh, dime.
Mm-hmm.
How about an old man beer drink? Can do. Oh, Errol, thank you.
Please.
We can do an old man beer drink.
I think we can do that in 5 seconds. We've got some fairly light lager out there that would probably work very well. And I think that same pack came with a Kirsch.
I just got a really good idea.
Really well.
I just got a really good idea.
Boom, boom, boom. Ideas are us. Marvelous. Anyway. Yeah, again, I like to give that commercial plug once or twice, and that's it. But you're seeing the Venmo. If you're like, great, there we go. In the meantime, still enjoying the Missionaries Downfall. Remember that patrons get all of these recipes at the end of the broadcast. So if you want to get them all like that, you could sponsor. You're obviously seeing us make them during the broadcast. You could always just run back and take a look at it.
You said you were going to stop the sales pitch.
I'm just telling them what people get. There we go.
How about an Aperol Spritzer? I would love to do that. I would seriously love to do that because I had a couple of amazing Aperol Spritzes on the weekend, but we don't have bubbles.
We're out of the spritz. I think we're still into the Aperol.
Next week.
So yes.
Yeah.
Aperol
we
is
still have a little bit of Aperol, but
we're getting low. We've got to get some more. Aperol is a great thing to keep around for that purpose. There's a few very good things you can do with Aperol. And the spritz isn't obvious.
Old man beer drink. Amazing idea. If I do say so. Right.
Yes. You need?
Are you...
Oh, my what?
You need anything? Are you in on this? Or
if you're making for two...
I don't have to.
And if you're hanging for a second, because I still have this baby going on, but once...
Oh, thank you, guys.
This baby going on.
Right.
But once I'm done with that, I'm done. So let me know. We've had the Rain Killer, the Storm Chaser, the Lady from Shanghai, and the Missionaries Downfall. Enjoying that right now.
I know the form factor I'm doing. I'm just trying to decide.
Yep, just figuring that out. Missionaries is surprisingly different for a daiquiri.
Okay.
It has some flavor notes that you're not expecting. It's a lot of fun. We were at somebody's party who was serving Missionaries Downfall in quantity, like dozens of them, and he had it down. Yeah, that was the Joe Nicole party. Yeah, it was really good. It was very good. He knows what he's doing. He follows the formula well.
All right, so I'm going to do a Storm Chaser variation with beer.
Which beer?
Because we are out of Prosecco.
We're out of Prosecco. So we're going to do it with other bubbles.
Amber rum.
Yep.
Can you make something chocolate? All right, Lisa. You know what? I will. I will do that.
Folks, a lot of shows would say, forget it. I cannot do it for you. But
I can do it.
You asked for it, you got it. We have chocolate things around here. Not necessarily liqueur.
We got to find it.
But we have chocolate things that could be used. But definitely they can be mixed. We will mix with. And remember that chocolate turns up in some unusual places. In food, it frequently turns up in a mole. And being a Mexican origin product, that's highly appropriate. If you never actually had a mole, like a mole poblano, that's awesome.
This might be weird, but
Chocolate
I
liqueur.
found some chocolate liqueur.
Again, the raw
Use
spirits.
a ½ ounce. Putney Mountain Spirits.
Hello.
Okay.
This is a very good chocolate liqueur.
½ ounce.
Yep.
And I'm going to do a ½ ounce of fresh lemon juice.
Hello.
Do we still have any?
We still have some lemon in the back of you.
Okay.
You probably have a half in case. Use it up. And
I did not use it up.
½
ounce fresh lemon juice. And
I tell you, still mixing.
whoever wanted an old man beer drink, your wish is granted.
You're going to get it. We're just saying. I'm still enjoying the Missionary's Downfall, and I think I still have a topper. Hello. Isn't that great? Drink keeps on giving. Careful. Careful.
You could absolutely use Prosecco here, and it would be much more refined, but we were out of Prosecco's.
So we're using
I used lager.
Lager beer.
Lager beer.
And there it is. And what do you have there?
It's actually delicious.
And there you go. Chocolate and beer together again. You thought it couldn't happen.
Oh, boy.
We proved it on our show.
I was not going to add anything to our recipe sheet, but I'm going to add it to
That's
our
really
recipe
good.
sheet. It is good,
That is
right?
really good. You're thinking,
right.
what, Miller beer and chocolate? Well, we didn't use
It was
Miller.
not Miller.
We actually used Captain Lawrence. But a decent lager and the
definitely
chocolate and the sour, that really works.
Okay.
Well, okay. You know, you find surprising things. No one else is going to mix beer and chocolate in the world. They'll say, oh, no way, that's stupid. Really? You got to try these things. You have to try these things.
Right,
and it'll say if you make a Missionary's Downfall with a coupe about this size, which is a pretty common size for a coupe these days, you can keep refilling that for a while. And guess what? The base on this thing is 1 ounce of rum. You can keep refilling that for a while. It's not a problem.
Clients, baby.
Well, the other one was called the Storm Chaser. Contemplating. What might I call that? Yeah. Hurricane Chaser?
Right.
Yeah, got it.
Chocolate beer is so good. Oh.
Chocolate beer. Mm-hmm.
Pretty unrefined. Lager would do in a pinch. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it's the closest thing to bubbles we got right now, so.
I'm using it.
I'm just saying.
Like, we have some seltzer over there, which would be
Foster's,
lacking.
Yes.
Lacking.
Foster's oil cans are a train classic for us.
The Foster oil can is usually available to us for about $2.75. That's 2 beers for $2.75.
Oh, I
you can't beat that.
Drink since last year to be with you guys and Chris at Ohana. Oh, dime.
Oh, wow.
Yes, let's make sure of it.
Yeah.
Let's make sure of it.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, well, we can take care of that. But, you know, you're also a regular patron and fan and etc. And we're going to do something very specific. Anybody who's appearing in Ohana who is watching right now, etc.
Guys, already, yeah.
We're going to have a special little shindig for you be watching these pages, and we'll let you know when it's going to happen. Probably.
I'm saying chilled lager or Prosecco.
I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. Yes.
I feel like if you're a viewer of this show, you'll get that.
You'll get everything. And if you're not, you'd say, what the hell are they talking about? But yeah. So we're going to do a special thing for all of the fans of the show who will be appearing in Ohana, at Ohana. And if you're not, then, well, we'll do something special for you right here. We keep talking about various and sundry. We were talking about a movie night. I know that some of our correspondents here.
No, we're going to do a room party.
That I'm talking about, like with this show, doing a movie night here.
Oh, okay.
We're not that versed in the technology, but I believe some of our correspondents are like, we can make that happen. Oh, thank you. I wish you could. And if you could let me know, we will actually get that together. It's probably not that hard. You know? But, you know, we're thinking of all sorts of things. We just got our new camera last week. So we need to start shooting our epics.
When is Ohana? Okay, Lisa, it's at the end of June. It's sold out, but get on the wait list if you're interested, because people get in on the wait list. So people are like, oh, no, I'm not getting on the wait list, whatever. Get on the wait list.
Yeah, wait list.
There was a year recently really went through the entire wait list. So do it.
Everybody who wanted to get on, got on.
Lisa, we want you to go. We want you to go. So get on the wait list.
We want you. Lisa, are you regional? Are you able to get there on a drop of a hat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
She is? Okay. Then that's it.
Yeah.
Get on the wait list. 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 I know that, like...
I don't know what else to say, but
Peter,
get on the wait list.
Peter, who is no longer here tonight.
Peter logged off.
Had to log off. Get on the wait list. He will get in. He will get in.
Yes.
So bear that in mind.
Do it.
That's the kicker. And I'm not going to say you'll love it. No. You'll be like,
movie night theme and match game theme. Yep. Yes. Okay. All right. So next week is Martini Kings. We will have live music.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be playing from CDs.
Yes, but we'll have music playing.
The Martini Kings will not be here, but their music will.
I wish they would be here, but they will not.
They'd love it. We make the whole thing very welcome, of course. But we have hosted groups here, including the Clams, including Surfer Joe.
How to get on the wait list? So, okay, Lisa, I'm gonna drop the link
for you.
For how you get on the wait list?
It's easy. It's good. You do it, and you're done. Okay. And I don't care how many people are ahead of you. People who are ahead of you will not take the tickets sometimes. We've heard it happen already this year.
All right, I'm dropping the link to where you get on the wait list.
There we go. So boom, this is going to 2 platforms. Bang! All you Facebook viewers, all you YouTube viewers, there you go.
Oh, get your map. I love it. Thank you.
Oh! Awesome.
Match game cards.
Awesome. This is awesome.
Amazing.
All of you viewers who are like, I could get to Ohana, but I don't have a ticket.
Follow the link. Ohana, is this show live on steroids? Time says yes.
Pretty much. It's because
Errol, you guys have to get to Ohana.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah,
you really do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it this year because things are happening, but eventually, yes. Eventually, yes. Because
it would be amazing to see Josie at Ohana.
You would be going, what the hell is going on here? That's what you'd be going.
There was a person who showed up last year who had their dog. Well, no, 2 years ago. They had their dog, and they had matchbooks made with their dog's name on them. I'm like, I still remember that. Yeah. So you can
the dog was the wonder dog.
Show with Josie.
You know, if Josie is not completely flipped out by huge crowds, and it's not that huge a crowd, I think she'd say, okay.
Eric, we would love to see you there.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I think Eric, you'll have a blast. The whole idea is to have max fun during the weekend and minimum agita, and it's not designed to be a sprawling event. It's capped at a certain number. I know that that figure has doubled over the time we've been there, but we've been doing it now for over 10 years. So, but yeah, like we had a couple we know who lives in the DC area. Had been interested for years and finally made it in 2021, I think, when it was in the fall. Well, I think it's a great time to have it. Nobody else agrees. And they just looked around and said,
Sesame for batch name. Wow. Make something up, Lisa.
Yeah. We'll
come up with something creative.
Whatever. You could probably change that, so don't worry about that.
Oh, Dime, yes. Yes.
Oh,
hoping to bring
serious.
Jesse next year.
Seriously. Yes. These things can happen. It's all fun and games in Lake George because that's the whole idea.
Veruca Salt. Yeah, Lisa, just do Veruca Salt.
Veruca. Oh, that'd be great. People will light up on that. There you go, Lisa. Veruca. I'm not going to call you Veruca. You're not that broad, are you? Yes, actually, I am. So, is it that time?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, folks, this has been awesome. I already told you how to support us. You know. Much appreciated. You have enjoyed 6 good drinks.
Fall would be gorgeous for
at least
a tiki
5.
event, Dime.
I know. I love it in September. And at the lake, it's gorgeous.
I know.
And you have...
they do it when they can.
You have less of a chance of rain in September than in June.
I know, but honestly, by September, a lot of businesses in Lake George
to close.
Started shutting down for
So you got to be like right before high season,
Yeah,
and that's where it's going to stand. I know, I understand. Blah, blah, blah. But it works. It'll work. And you know what? It'll get super hot, but it'll also get super cold because it's the lake, and it will rain.
Because it's Lake George.
It will rain. Because it's Lake George. But it'll be gorgeous.
Bring an umbrella.
It will be awesome, and there might be spam. I'm just saying.
On the grill.
Might just be. Might just be. These are the things. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
Yes.
This is another awesome broadcast. We talked about everything.
Oh my God, we would love to see all of you.
Like the lot, please. Please. Yeah. And we deliver the fun every week because this is part of our salon. All topics outside of the obvious are welcome here, and we support all types. And if you're interested in something, let us know. If you have questions, let us know. If you're trying to remember that drink that your uncle had at that joint in northern New Jersey in 1966,
Chinlin,
let us know.
Hi, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you rang in before we logged off.
I'm glad. You want to find out what some drink recipe that your uncle enjoyed back in Carteret, New Jersey in 1966? Let us know. We might be able to help you.
We might be uniquely qualified to find that recipe. We might be uniquely
qualified. You know, we're like 2 degrees separated from the remaining New Jersey joints, so that can help. And we love a detective story, as always. Thank you so much for joining us.
By the way, be sure and join us next Wednesday
for
music from the Martini Kings
via Rumbar Records.
Yes.
Hello.
So
Rumbar has been very generous.
Same bat time.
This whole
same bat
time,
channel.
And they still are. More fun is going to happen. And you know what?
And we'll have music.
Guess what? That's just volume 1 of a number of Rumbars coming up.
Yes.
We've got some music. Music fans, you're going to see some good stuff coming up. But we're going to start with the Kings because, hey, you know, great collection. And that's about it. Look, all of you patrons are going to get these recipes in your inbox. And if you'd like to be a patron, you know how to do it. So all this great stuff. We've had some fantastic fun tonight. We've dealt with, I still have some Missionary's Downfall over here. Check that out.
It makes a large drink.
Keeps on
just saying.
Giving. I'm telling you, a lot of fun. And as always remember, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, we are going to see you soon.
Good night.